If you talk to a girl now, bro, at least it
Yeah,
better be.
dude.
Or you're in
No,
trouble.
I swear to
You're
Bob.
in trouble,
I
dude.
swear to Bob.
Caught you up.
I swear to God.
On episode 69 of all episodes.
Giggity. See, it was a setup the whole time.
Yeah, he's not
trying to fuck with me,
girls,
dude.
it's fine.
What? Are you what?
What? So you're not talking to no other girls?
I've never.
Yeah.
Would never.
No. Better not.
I know I better not. Fuck, I
She
would never
seems
think of it.
She seems too crazy.
That's
for
what.
that.
No, I don't know that she's too crazy, but she still might be a Fed, and they're just looking for a reason to assassinate
Either
me,
way,
so.
you're getting offed. You know.
Right, but like not in like the traditional manner. It's not a good thing, I would argue, in that sense.
No.
But shout out to the old AZG.
Unless you're Gianni, then you might be.
Hey, how's it going?
He ain't never getting off, dude, because look at him. You know, it's just
Go over to the
that's
cook
not
counts,
how.
dude. He
would you
get
get
off
off your
everything.
phone, dude? We're podcasting,
real,
bro.
bro.
This fucking we're already
Fucking
podcasting.
over
He's
here.
on the phone.
I'll put the best gun.
I seriously, I want to know what the fuck happened to my Wilson Combat
Probably moves
fucking.
closer to Giannis, though.
Wow, dude, is that affirmative action or what?
I
Is that
mean-
what's is that what the fuck is going on, dude? They're stealing our jeeps.
Oh, man. If anything's taking my job, let it be off to the fucking side and shit here now.
Right, but that's better for everybody.
I
I
know
think.
it's true. It's true.
So
Hey, bro, I tried cleaning up the beard, bro.
yeah, why?
Because I wanted to, dude.
But what do you mean, dude?
Just fucking
Wow, you would be carrying a 365.
trimmed up the mole last night, dude. And just figured might as well touch up the beard, too, a little bit, dude.
Touch up the beard, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You got much to touch,
I
dude.
know. I got less.
Did you? But that's what I'm saying, dude. And you should have took the little trimmings and then just did one of these. Hit them with the fucking couple.
What's the
little
thing
extra.
is, if I make the face look thinner too, it might match up a little bit, you know.
Right. That's something I've been personally trying to work
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
It's not working.
No.
If only, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking
You need to work on that.
his
You're
OnlyFans
gonna maintain
are
a
actually
presence
the
on the
fucking
pod,
couple of
you need to
fucking.
work on that.
I'll just get older day by day.
Yeah, yeah.
We all do, and nobody makes it. Who the fuck is texting you right now in the middle of our podcast, dude? That better be your mother talking about she's making mole, or this is not happening, dude. Seriously, I was promised by his mother. Well, I was promised by him that his mother and or grandmother, or in a collaborative effort, would make me mole,
Yeah.
chicken mole,
You were.
which is
I
hot,
remember.
spicy chocolate sauce chicken, which does not normally sound like it would be a solid thing to ingest, and perhaps maybe difficult to digest for some people,
Yeah.
him included, which I don't understand because you're half Mexican. So
I just don't.
my brother is 100% Mexican, dude,
Mexican.
but he's not.
No.
Like
I'd be whiter
on
than
the
you.
day of the Alamo,
Okay.
he wouldn't have showed up. But like, either way, dude. Shout out to Daniel Boone.
We still need to get AutoZone girl over here to fucking fix his headlight for him.
He
I
doesn't
know how to do
He
it.
doesn't
I
know
don't
how
think
to-
you do. I don't think you
He
do.
doesn't know how to
If
do
you
it.
knew how to do it, it would have been done already.
No, because he
Well,
doesn't
because-
care, bro. Because he's just living life how his life lives him, dude.
I got 2 15s in the trunk that dump.
2 15s in the trunk that dump. You got a 15 and a 300 blizzy at best. Fucking, they're not even You're gonna interchange the mags. It's gonna be an issue. So like, either way, episode 69 of the Shooting the Poop podcast,
Nice.
and we are here. It is nice. It's nice to have the fellowship.
Of the ring.
The camaraderie. Don't start talking about that. She might get some ideas. But
Man.
you know.
So who's catering?
the
Mama
mole.
and grandmama with the fucking
They
mole.
need the
Be the
mole.
only one time finally I get some mole.
2,000 tacos.
I'm down.
It's a good time.
See if you can
Legitimately
finish it all.
every Tuesday she gets tacos from like this legit taco place that's like by her work, and like they look delicious as shit. And yeah, we would totally be down for the talks at the old Weds. Or just like, even if it wasn't Taco Tuesday, it was just like Weds, this day, we'd be still down for talk. So anytime moms and grandmamas want to collaborate, cooperate, and like collude in any way, shape, or form, there's like a fucking whole CNN news story about it. Like,
for the past 3 years that nobody cares about anymore.
I still care about the mole. Like, I was promised mole, none was ever delivered. I offered
He's
to
gonna
pay
try
for
to
said
half-ass
mole.
make some mole for your ass.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He's gonna melt
I'm
the
not gonna
Hershey's
try.
on top of a fucking
A chicken.
like a rotisserie
Nah, bro,
chicken
you gonna go
from
hit up the
Costco.
KFC, bro.
It would still probably be fire, bro. You put some fucking caliente in there.
Caliente. What exactly?
It's abbreviated caliente, dude.
Caliente.
The old fucking.
Oh,
But yeah, dude. What the fuck, man? Is it because I'm white?
yeah. You're not.
Like,
You're
it's
not.
just like, please tell me.
You don't get no mole.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like I'm mole deprived.
The thing is, like, they've already made mole like 20 times.
At
since the steel
least,
was
and
made.
he don't even like it, bro. He
And
could
they're
be
not sure.
pretending to like it and take some over to the workplace for me, bro. Like,
I already asked. They said they were gonna do it.
and then they never did.
They
bro.
never did.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the
It's
exact
that
type of
Minority
shit.
Report type stuff.
Right, but like, literally. And like, I will be contenting on
Next
it.
episode, our white ass is trying to make some mole.
Right, dude. Could you imagine me and Scales in the kitchen whipping up some mole?
That should be a
dude?
vid.
No, because I'm
It
not
shouldn't
eating
happen.
it. Like, I'm not eating. No, dude.
Got some B-dubs with like some Hershey's chocolate powder.
At that, we'd be lucky if that was the case. Like, fucking,
Some wings.
you
do
get a
sound
Jewel Osco fucking rotisserie chicken for the low, and it's like, it probably was out a little longer than it should have been. And then,
They lied on the little sticker.
right, dude. And then fucking, we
They
just
just
put
swapped the
the
stickers.
Hershey's on it, and like a little bit of fucking tahini or whatever. And the next thing you know, it's Hershey's had peanuts in it. He's allergic. We don't know what the fuck.
Face is all puffing up.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Looking like, what's the name from Finding Nemo, dude? Like, fucking shark bait, ooh ha ha.
No.
But like, either way,
Are you gonna give Scales mouth to mouth when he starts
never,
passing out?
dude. I'd let him die
That's good.
gracefully. Right. I would just want to honor him. Like, I would want to. That would, I feel like, would bring great dishonor to his family.
Family.
And so
You being bitched into honor.
overall, like, he would almost probably at that point commit seppuku.
Yeah.
Or seppuku, or whatever it's fucking called in the Japanese lingo.
Are you gonna be the one that cuts his head off?
After the fact? After
What? Because you're supposed to jab kidney or whatever, and then someone goes with the head.
Yeah, but like, if you're what happens when you're
The
alone?
job's not done yet.
You can't do it alone.
You have to sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you can't come
That's
back.
dishonor to the family.
What's dishonor to the family is that you've already dishonored the family, and like it.
Oh, I guess at that point, 2 negatives make a positive.
What about that?
Don't
double
start talking
negative
about
type
double
talk again?
negative. we Google referenced it, dude.
Yeah, we did,
Very
we
similar.
I'm gonna get a patch that has 2 negative signs on it.
You're like, oh, he's pro-trans or whatever the fuck.
What?
I don't know, dude. Like, using,
I
they're
feel like
taking
those
all
six
of our,
feet-
literally just be
they're taking
two
all of our
lines, though.
fucking sins, dude.
It's fucking.
You know the hashtag is merely just a pound sign.
Wait, what?
No
Yeah.
way. Do you know this?
Wait, what did you just say?
The hashtag
The pound? Yeah.
is a pound sign.
Yeah. You never used a fucking payphone before?
They still make those?
Yeah.
I pay my phone bill every month.
Right. Right. So he says, but the internet keeps going out, so I don't know. But the
Those are
fucking
squirrels, bro. It's
yeah,
goddamn
the fucking
government
tree
squirrels.
rats, dude. Listen, I do believe that, so stop saying
So
that.
did the cable guy.
So the
We had a conversation.
Do you watch Rick and Morty?
See, I did watch
Yes.
Rick and Morty from time to time, but I never really truly followed it. But
The squirrels run the
have
world,
you
man.
ever seen the video of the writer of Rick and Morty having sex with a fake baby?
What?
Yes,
What?
which is why I stopped watching Rick and Morty. Because he was doing some weird artistic stuff, and he would literally, there's a video out there of like the writer or the main whoever of Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Yes, so it's like some Pizzagate level shit, dude. And so once I fucking saw that, I was like, no. But in the meantime, yeah. But look into it, dude. I don't want to sound like Eddie Bravo on a Joe Rogan podcast. Look into it, dude.
Okay.
So, like, because it runs deep. So, But yeah, I mean, Morty's killing Morty's though. Like, there was some validity to the content that was, you know, there's some calling it like I see it and my glasses on. I believe Wayne said. You would know. I'm just clarifying.
He does have long hair.
Right. And I did used to skateboard. Wayne thinks he still skateboards. So the fucking. But yeah, anyway, I don't know how. That's a hell of an intro and or a segue to I don't know what.
Yeah.
Fucking episode 69 of the Shooting the Poop podcast. But we're here.
I don't know how we use a segue. Fucking
Where'd you
radio.
find this shit
I
at?
don't know.
GoldStarHipHop.com. What did you say?
I said I don't know how we're segueing from fucking baby dolls to fucking.
Yeah, so that was that. I
anything.
didn't want to have to bring that up, but you brought it up, so I had to address it. But like, it's a
You kill the
serious
vibes right off the bat. You know?
No, yeah, it is kind of fucked up when you think about it. And there's probably a lot of people at home that watch the Rick and or the Mortys or like the collaborative effort between them. You know, like, but it legitimately like that's why, dude. That's why. And I fucking every time Kyle wears that fucking shirt, I call him out about it because he's got a Rick and Morty shirt that he got from like Kohl's or something. And like, you know what?
The fucking Kohl's, dude. I can't believe I used to work there. I don't know how the hell
that should be a whole podcast.
I don't know how the fuck
It sounded
they
like there
hired me
was
at
some
Kohl's,
deep.
dude. Fucking
He had to fight his way out one day.
Right.
The last
damn
day there.
year. I was like the only guy that worked there, so of course they wanted me to stick around in the parking lot till all the chicks left. At the end of the day, it was great.
What is he gonna do?
I'm about to say.
Throw hands. Both you right now. Throw hands. I'll
You don't
rattle.
want
I could picture.
Whoever
you don't want
loses
it.
gets capped.
I could picture Scales be like, buy a gun, just gets in his car and leaves. Stay in the
This is
driveway.
when I was in fucking high school and shit too. Like I was like 16 working. Fuck
I had even less of a mustache.
for real. Had none because I was in RTC.
Oh my goodness.
Had to shave every
He died.
fucking week.
Stage 3, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm back in the lobs.
Great times.
But yeah,
Great times.
fucking. Dude, I worked at a lot of places as a child. I was.
That
I was
doesn't
fucking.
sound legal.
Well, I mean, maybe it was. I used to work at the fucking Dairy Queen, dude. 14 with a worker's perm. And so
Only 2
I
hours
was
a week.
like 6th grade when I
no,
got my
it was
first
fucking.
job.
It was a couple of days after ski, and like so, and like Betty. I'm not trying to dox anybody, but fucking
You know how many Bettys?
right. But she was an Asian lady named Betty,
Well,
and she owned the fucking Dairy Queen, dude. And she had the most beat to shit, clapped out, used and abused lazy boy something-esque recliner in the back in the super cluttered, crowded, like you work at the shop that we work at, and that gives me anxiety. Like it's just, everything's fucked up all over the place, but like not necessarily because it's our fault. Because, like, obviously with all the shit happening, or fucking back in the day it was the scamdemic, or it's fucking Obama, or it's something, or whatever the fuck. And, like, shit's just crazy. But that's how her entire life was. And I was a little fucking young lad working after SKU, because I always, if I wanted something, I had to pay for it. I had to work for it. I had to fucking whatever. And, like, so... You know, I always I would cut grass for fucking.
I'm about to say, hold on, what do you? I need something.
A lot of wet work.
Yeah.
Because you can get away with it, the statute of limitations and all.
It's that custard, you know what I mean?
Right. It's that cash money, it's that cream,
yeah.
that dollar. So, but yeah, the fucking. I would go there, and she would legitimately be there. And I don't know how old she was at the time, but like she was, and you know how they don't look old until they get really old?
They don't look old until they're like 85. They
Right.
look 30 until they're 85, then they look 100.
Like she wasn't 30 anymore. And so I don't know, she could have been 137. Like, I don't know. She's doing some Yoda shit or whatever. Damn near could have played the part.
Okay.
But she would go back while I would get off a SKU at like 2:45, 3:20, whatever the fucking time was, and then I would come in for like a 4:30 to 9:30 shift or whatever after SKU, like several times a week after SKU. 14 years old with a worker's permit. And I don't even know if you get a worker's permit until you're 15 or how that works
16,
or whatever.
I think, or 15.
No, you gotta be 15 for a permit.
Yeah.
16, you can just get a job.
But back then, though, I think like because I was like about to be 50.
They lied to you.
The fuck.
It's all legal.
Either way, dude, I was out there hustling, dude. For it was like at the time, I think it was like
Slaying that cuss.
it was like 5. Dude, it's not even cussed. It's just fine. I don't even know what the fuck. Who knows? Some genetically modified fucking creams. But the fuck, Giggidy, episode 69. We're bringing it back. That's what you call in the showbiz a callback. But the fucking like, it was. Regardless, I was there. I was happy because I had months, dude.
Okay.
I had months, dude. I was making, I think at the time, like $5 to $6 tops an hour, and I was working like 5-hour shifts 3 to 5 times a week, probs. I'm still a child. Like I'm 14, 15. I mean, you're a man still. Back in the day, dude, when fucking it was a log cabin and shit, like 13 years old, dude, like we were fighting wars, bitch.
Yeah.
And we're going down to the coal mine.
Yes. Get that black one going.
Right.
No, you started in the coal mines when you were 7.
Right.
It's fucking. You got into tighter spaces and shit. Still,
Immunize
you know,
yourself
it's
to the
just
fucking get a nice coating in there so it doesn't affect you nearly as much in the future. So
Until you just die randomly.
that's just the life expectancy back then was like 35 tops, which is where
You're
I think
old,
the
man.
presidency number came from. But either way, yeah, dude. So I always and that's the one thing I really do appreciate about my parents is that like they did instill the word like. There was times we were hurting and like shit was fucked up and whatever, but like I've never like I always had a roof, I always had clothes, you know, whatever, and like so. But like I always had, if I wanted something, I was always told to work for it, so I earned it, and it does make a difference because like when I do that, it does like it's more rewarding. I'm more proud of it. I'm more. You know, happy that, hey, like, I've accomplished this or whatever it is that I wanted, and then I worked to get it. And as a kid, dude, like, I was
$100 as a 14-year-old.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You could buy anything you could feasibly want or need in the world. You had $100 in your pocket? Like, I would fucking, and I didn't have to fucking, like, I would just be getting Mountain Dews and Cheetos at school. Just walking there on break, like in the periods in between, just because I had the extra couple bucks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just cuts. Just because I had
You
it.
remember
like
those quarter cookies for a
Dude.
quarter with the sprinkles, dude?
Dude, listen.
It was in a white sleeve that said cookies.
Well, listen, dude. The fucking you go
buying 3 or 4.
you get the fucking you go to the vending machine, dude.
Okay. Splurge.
And the full size payday.
Okay.
Full size payday.
Paydays are.
It might be the best candy bar ever made.
You know what?
Especially when you pair it with a Mountain Dew, preferably a real cane sugar Mountain Dew, but a Mountain Dew of any variety, but especially standard issue mil-spec Mountain Dew.
Standard
Mountain Dew combo with the payday. I can't get.
It's the best.
Dude, that's pretty good.
Because
But
payday is
in
green,
general,
bro.
yeah.
Money is green, bro, and so is Mountain Dew. And so when you take the payday and the Mountain Dew, it's the sweet and savory of the payday, and it's salty, but then you get that nice tangy bite from the
Mountain Dew.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's maybe for a much more refined palate scales. Maybe you're not
maybe
on the same level.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, those sprinkle cookies with the.
But like there's the dry ones, dude. Where
Nah, they're not even for some strange
one of
reason.
those things, dude?
I'm telling you, the sleeve.
Was this some Bolingbrook ass shit?
It might be
Because
but see, look,
we had real cookies.
fire ass cookies.
Talking about so you had that tray,
Right.
but now like the sprinkle cookies with chocolate milk, dude, delicious.
I never drank that for obvious reasons.
Yeah, no, my
You
fucking.
remember
my
when they
first job,
introduced vanilla milk?
Dude, that was the OG milk.
No, not
No,
regular
no,
milk.
dude,
You know
no.
what I'm talking about, right?
I only had it when I was.
soy milk.
No.
I'm telling you. No, it was vanilla flavored milk.
Vanilla milk, dude. We had that shit in Arkansas, dude.
Delicious.
That makes sense.
It was great.
That's where they started the GMOs, and that explains a lot.
No, but it's like when I remember it vividly when it first dropped.
I never had it in
We're
schools up here.
We're in
dude.
school, and I'm just like, regular thing, little, have you ever had the Big Daddy's pizza, dude?
What, dude?
Dude,
Delicious.
pizza puffs, my dude. They're like this big, and they're pizza on the inside with fried dough on the outside.
Yes.
Or
See, like that. See, that was a little bit before.
They didn't have that in my school.
You gotta realize I'm the Michelle Obama lunch type. So
you are a female that's got a bigger dick than both of us.
Well, but think about it. Like she had to open her mouth and fuck up our lunches for the rest of my life.
You did not have healthy lunches in Bolingbrook High School.
Yes, we did.
No, you did not.
There used to be a McDonald's inside of Bolingbrook High School.
That I believe, but the fact that
But they took it out because Michelle Obama had to open her fucking transgender mouth and fuck over our lunch. Now we just get 3 little.
No more chicken nuggies.
No, we had chicken nuggies.
Had apples,
but
they were soggy, dude.
They were.
They were soggy nugs.
Imagine
those are the worst kind of nugs you can.
Imagine a 10-piece nug.
But there's only 8 of them and they're soggy as shit.
Freshly made, and then someone just like fucking takes the nugs and dips them in fucking sink water. And then it's like, here, you can have it. This little green bean floating, you know what I mean?
Right, you did the fucking...
My high school had some fire ass.
And you didn't even order the vegetables?
No.
They were straight out the can and lukewarm at best. They were fucking 100%.
No butter or nothing.
Nothing.
No, you know what's
So
crazy? When I was in middle school, I don't want to like.
Just dox yourself.
Okay, yeah. So when I went to Lukanzik. Dude, that shit was hilarious.
When Luke Erickson's?
Luke Erickson, the Lidl.
Fucked up, dude. He said it. Not me, YouTube. This is not my fault. I'm gonna get penalized.
Yeah. But like, so I'm sitting there, I'm chilling, right? And like, I used to have a speech impediment, so I had like speech class.
But like for what though?
That
is funny because I don't see it from either of y'all. Like I would have never picked up on that had y'all not told
It's because they give
y'all.
us exercises so we can speak clearly.
Yeah.
But
it
like,
don't look like none of y'all got no exercise.
but like, so basically,
I'm one to talk, but like, you can't leave me open with the opportunity to roast somebody and not take it.
Bro, I had to take a fucking short bus to a preschool specifically.
I had to take a
wasn't
short
that
bus
bad.
when I got sent back to school for beating that one dude's ass.
That's your punishment. People think you're retarded.
Maybe I am. Who knows? Stay tuned on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
We all know.
But yeah,
Fair enough.
So I'm sitting there, right? I'm leaving my my class, and basically the class just what it entailed is that you read a book out loud, and they would give you a little exercise, little onomatopoeias and stuff like that.
You can't even spell it.
But
He
like,
definitely couldn't say it back.
yeah, oh, yeah.
It was like
No, it was basically like they were taking like the what is it called
He's regressing.
yeah. What is that fucking the jive talk? What is that called again?
Ebonics?
Yeah, they were taking the ebonics out of my speech so I can speak regularly.
So he said, I'm going to.
No, like instead of like bathroom, I used to say like bathroom.
The bathroom.
The
Or
bathroom.
like Smith and
The
Wesson.
library.
The ambulance.
The ambulance. The amber lamb.
Please
like,
don't tell me.
No, but yeah. So, but picture this, little me, right?
Okay, little you.
I'm leaving the
I'm
class,
picturing it.
right? And like the way that the school's set up is that all the classes
Look
are
like
on
a
one
small
side.
Samoan child. I'm trying to picture this better.
But
As far as
so I'm walking past, and then like I see a fucking line, right, going into the nurse's office, and then like, you know, me just like aware of my surroundings at all times, you know, because I'm a tactical genius.
I don't believe it.
And then like I'm looking, I'm like, what
You
the
didn't
fuck?
notice that. Just walked in.
He slits my throat. But
Morty's killing
Morty.
Morty. That's what calls
I mean, statistically, it's like
it's a high.
Yeah.
Highly like.
But yeah, so I'm walking past and there's a fucking line, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm just looking. I'm like, all right, whatever. None of my business. This is my people don't investigate shit like this. And then like I get to the lunchroom, and there's this like fucking advertisements and signs and all that shit. They're just like, now introducing hot wings.
They
And then-
cornered them all.
All the
Go back, dude.
But so then it didn't click. So I was like, fucking right. Then, you know, hot chicken. You know me. Order up me some hot chicken. So now I'm just eating them like, you know, decent, I guess. You know, I could tell they're just like frozen Tyson joints. You know what I mean? And then like I'm walking back, and then I realized
Kind of saw in fourth grade.
joints, dude.
Yeah.
Never had Metamucil. Talk about the joints.
But, and
That's
like-
for your poops, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, or this the
Either
fi-
way,
this
you
the
know what I'm
fibers.
saying.
Yeah.
You
So
know-
like,
Fibers.
so lunch ends. I'm walking back, and I realized why there was a line. It's because all the white kids, it was too spicy for them, and their fucking mouths were red, and they're crying and shit. And I'm like, oh, this is. And then like, go to Taco Bell, and ask for mild sauce. That's what it was like.
Never in my life. I want the hottest shit you got, and it still ain't enough. But at least
Mild
I can
Too
taste
spicy,
it.
dude.
The shit that comes in the black little pouch,
Right.
still mild sauce.
Right, dude.
But yeah, dude, that school was crazy. Someone got fucking stabbed
I believe it. Somebody got stabbed in fucking
in middle school, dude.
in middle school.
Well,
dude.
so it was because basically,
Middle school is 4 through 8th grade, or 4 through
no,
3
it's,
through 5.
so fifth grade's elementary. It's 6th through 8th. Yeah, because 9th grade's freshman year.
Right.
Yeah,
So
so
I just call that junior high, dude.
That is
yeah,
junior
yeah,
high.
junior
Same
high,
thing,
middle school,
They
yeah,
were middle school.
yeah, but
In grade school. is
That's
like
funny
first
though
and
that
fifth.
like junior high is middle school when because that's saying that high school is your final
well, technically it
educational
is
occupation.
because the
Legally.
because college is
Optional.
yeah.
But at the same time, though, wouldn't you figure that that's setting a little? But I would argue that you'd be better off getting homeschooled
For
enough
sure.
to
Well, it depends on who's homeschooling. you.
well, right, but even still, at least you wouldn't have whatever fucked up transgender fucking
Well,
It
it
depends
depends.
who's
Who's
of course,
homeschooling.
again, but statistically speaking, if they could fucking send them off to school and they get the same indoctrination, why would they waste the time at home? They could just further. They
So
could
maybe
be
it's
doing
not a strong
more.
enough indoctrination. You know, it's.
Nah,
they'll-
I'm
they'll-
telling you,
They'll
dude.
listen more if it's going.
You want to speak indoctrination, dude? My freshman and sophomore year.
I
in
was talking about a
college, dude,
speech class. They were indoctrinating him to be white.
Why?
it was horrible.
Why would happen?
Because like you'll just be sitting
Tell
there.
us the terrors.
Because like you'll be sitting there. It's a class that has nothing to do with it. It'll be like fucking. Oh, what was it like?
Did
like
they ever
AP
make you stand up?
Well, for my communications class, yeah.
Damn, son, and you don't even have a bail thing.
You're just sitting there, just
Right.
fucking tapping it up.
Right, dude. He's got a Campbell's soup can and a string and shit.
No, like you have the right
Toss it
pieces.
across the room.
Right.
Come in.
But yeah, but like, I forgot what class it was, but like, it was. Oh yeah, I think it was either like chemistry or something like that, or like biology or something. It was a science class. So
Off the mic.
so basically, how it works is that you go to the lecture. That's really they teach you, and then you go to the fucking lab where you implement wherever they teach you.
That's where I do my best work.
For
Is
sure.
in the lab.
Yeah.
When we just be in the stew, just mixing up the medicine.
Oh wait, that's a different lab. Sorry.
Well, no, we sell meth.
Okay.
That's why we're expanding to Florida.
But yeah, like
I give away the ops, dude.
Listen,
But
fuck the ops,
to
dude.
be totally honest though, with
Different ops, dude.
so my freshman year, I'm just like it sucked. So I was like, maybe it's just like I gotta get through it, stop being a pussy type of thing. But then my
Which is
sophomore,
probably-
well, but my sophomore year, that's like when
Still
COVID and everything happened, and then like
What?
yeah,
Of high school?
no, of college.
Oh, I'm like, what? Leave.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you drive?
Yeah.
Like, what- how are you working at the shop? So many questions.
Illegally.
No, we are indoctrinating now.
Right.
But yeah, like
That's a new law. They're gonna get fucking militia activity.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Militia.
Militant activity,
Fucked
not
up.
militant advice.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
militant advice.
Disclaimer: we gotta get a roll that beautiful bean.
Be footage.
Whatever.
Do not
Which
tell
that's,
us.
that's I wanted. That's one of the things. Again, him and the admin and some other shit we got to talk about. But anyway, fucking.
But yeah, like winter break, dude. I remember it was like finally.
How you gonna have
over.
winter break when it's a hot boy summer?
It's because it's always cold.
Well,
It's like
it's
at
ass.
least we ain't got no insulation. You know what I mean?
And because of all the ice, I'd be like, Bert.
South Afghanistan. But yeah, getting back to like the whole thing, that's like when like the whole BLM shit started happening. So then like you'd be
He
walking.
found his voice.
Yeah. So I'll be walking to class, and then there'd be like fucking protests.
You ain't never squared up. Come on.
I didn't want to involve myself with that. But
Just
I'll be
up
like,
the LDL.
because like
Just looking like
the
yourself.
buses ran and freshmen weren't allowed
In
to
pubs.
have cars, so I had
What?
to catch.
I
Yeah,
thought you weren't allowed in buses, but if you did, you had to sit in the back.
well, I mean,
Fucked up.
this ain't 1876.
Damn
like I'm all
freshmen.
rights to that.
Damn freshmen.
Mine's lights up. No.
Mine's way more biz.
Mine's
which
dead.
Mine's red light though.
Yours is orange light. That's amber at best.
Amber.
And she alerted me earlier. I don't know what's going on, but like, you better check your girl. Fucking-
Mine's dead, which is why it's not on my damn wrist.
But yeah, but going back to the whole indoctrination thing, like basically, to make a long story short, be regular people trying to get to class and everything,
Okay.
and then like
You're in this scenario the regular purse.
yeah,
Okay.
and then like
It's got a lot of bags.
so like everything like in college, well at least when I was in there, the most important thing was your email because that's how you get all your shit. Basically, like they would never no SMS messages to the phone, nothing like that. So you have to check your email every day because like they'll be like in the syllabus, fucking, you're supposed to know you had this homework months before. Like they never say it to you like in person.
Okay.
So then like you'll be checking your email and shit, and then they'll be like, yeah, class is canceled, and like this is the fucking professor telling me this.
Okay.
Class is canceled because I'm attending a protest today. And I'd be like, sweet, now I don't have to go to class. I can go
Right.
back to sleep.
Right.
But then like if you think about it,
Didn't do his homework though.
never did. Never cared.
No, how
That's
would
why I
you?
still going to ski.
It's my last year.
That's what I would say.
But
Any year could be your last.
Right.
any year could be any day,
That's what I'm saying. Any minute.
any second.
dude. Any.
And today is your.
We brought you here today to talk about something.
At least make the news neon.
Still
So it was
posting
cool.
it.
Right.
Fucking
But yeah, but it was horrible.
get up or street cred.
Horrifically horrible.
Horrifically horrible. Don't like, share, or comment, or subscribe to that channel.
That's why I just didn't go to fucking college.
We know.
It's obvious. I don't hide it.
I could picture him fucking on campus. Do you want to support the LGBT
Him thinking it's on campus in
basketball
the
game?
middle of the woods with a tent.
I just run the hammock now.
Yeah, the banana one, and we're all like, nah, dude. Like, I don't know where this went
So
sideways.
that's why you haven't invited me to deer camp yet.
Yeah, because he thinks it's a thing, and it's like, no,
No,
there's
it's
trees involved.
I got
and
like
that's a
4
stump at
hammocks
best.
in the drawer over
It's
there,
a stump at best,
Come on.
from what I've heard. Never seen.
We're looking into fucking
That must have
the
been what I
hammock
heard.
stands that hook up to the fucking
Who?
hitch of your truck, dude.
The Afghanistans?
Yeah, dude. No hammocks.
You look like you're from there. Shut up.
He looks like he's from
Afghani?
he looks like he's from wherever the fuck he says he's from. Because
Right, you
anywhere
could just
it would
walk
match,
up,
dude.
right.
You could say you're from fucking Brazil, from
Yeah.
Chile.
No,
You can say you're
Brazil,
from fucking
Chile.
Iraq. You
From
can say whatever.
Chile.
Fucking
It's
Chile.
spicy.
It's fucking wherever
It's
the
spicy.
hell, dude. You fucking, the only place you can't get away with Asian. You're just not there.
No, but
What,
listen,
what
though.
about Russia?
I still maybe.
Suka.
Oh, yeah. But the fucking... You're very, like...
Multicultural.
But not really. You don't even speak the language.
But you got like the most gray man. Like
Right.
I could
you could be anything.
You could be anything except a productive member of society. Sorry.
Walking past is Indian.
Right,
Yeah,
dude.
you
could be a
You could
doctor,
be at the
surgeon.
fucking lick store, dude. You fucking get behind the count, dude. Sell me some
So
booze.
you know what's crazy? Me and my brother were talking about that with like
Your brother looks nothing like.
Yeah, well, you see my
He
brother.
ain't.
I think so. I don't know. I fucking thought some. Who knows?
But apparently he
He's looking up at all
knows.
shit, hold on.
Who knows what the fuck I see? Yeah, I thought that's what you just call each other.
All my friends are brothers. But yeah, like, not what I was about to say.
This I really, if we don't
Oh,
go banned
yeah,
from
yeah.
the internet.
So like, me and my brother, we came to a determination that
Okay,
on a scale of Indian, I'm talking about like red dot,
you're at least an 8.5.
but like but like from a success
Oh,
rate
man.
from like dishonor family to like honor to family, like
They're 7.7 or higher.
yeah. so like 7-Eleven's kind of like, you own 3 7-Elevens.
It's a franchise, dude.
Yeah.
You're a mogul.
And then there's like brain surgeon. and then
Right.
there's all in between.
But I don't feel like
But
I
that's
feel
it.
like 7-Eleven
Still
is the
there.
baseline.
Yeah.
I feel like
Well,
that's
but see,
about as
I feel like that, like they got that covered. So like, you know, if all else fails, type
Oh
of thing.
shit.
they're onto it.
We're on.
Oh my look at you, dude. This time fucking look at you. But it had nothing to do with me that
Yeah.
time.
It wasn't on cam, dude. There's no.
Throw, yeah, see, this is
No,
witness.
nothing hacked.
Listen, dude.
He's probably gonna.
You guys, you got finger guns. I got real ones right here. So. Look, there actually one is. Dude, stop fucking. What are you doing, dude? Get the fuck
I'm
out.
gonna have a welt.
Get you in the
Thorax.
No,
Fucking nice center man.
you can shoot me, but don't shoot me in the face. You can shoot me. But don't
Knock the teeth out.
You're ready for it now, dude.
Skills.
Listen, but
Yeah,
can he
listen.
plug you for real?
Yeah, dude.
Give me the Orbeez gun. Just in case. This is some bullshit.
Dude, no look. Just
You're 2 feet away.
Center man, dude. Defensive distances.
It didn't go out of battery. It wasn't contact
Yeah,
close. How many times did I have to tell people about the light today? What the
3
fuck?
times.
Like at
I
least,
counted.
dude.
I heard it.
Either way, the fucking. But you still don't even. You wouldn't even agree with me because you're more about the
My
aesthetics.
literally my gun is set up like that.
For that reason.
Well, I mean, it's. I would say it's like 50-50
What is the other 50?
aesthetics. Because it looks so. It just looks. So,
It looks better past the Muzz. You're saying?
Yeah.
I would argue. But the only reason it looks better past the Muzz is because it's more functional being past the Muzz to me.
That makes a lot of sense actually. Because
So-
if it's not, because you gotta think about it. If it's
Because it's
past or
function
flush,
over form.
no barrel shadow or anything like that.
No.
You could poke somebody and
Right.
plug them. That's a good
That's
saying.
what I'm saying, dude. And plus,
Fucking plug, dude.
sometimes you gotta crenulate
Sometimes
his
it's the same
bez,
thing.
connect a little DNA. You just right in the eyeball socket or something. You get a little fucking blood on him. You know where to find him.
For
you know?
sure.
So
You
either
get
way.
barrel thumped.
Right, dude. And
You
sometimes
have the access to that
I
fucking
don't know if you
DNA
noticed, but when we
files.
cleared the fucking shop earlier and fucking I was in the back bathroom, I dead checked that dude.
Yeah, you said. You're so proud. You're like, I did check them.
I came around the corner and I hugged it as tight as I could, and I saw the threat that I saw in my mind, right? And so I went, and then I walked up and click, and there was a little fucking laser, a little green laze that was just right there.
I held down to 6.
He did, but we still didn't have it because we were a 2 instead of a 3
3,
man. We
yeah.
still had that door not covered.
I was
Because
thinking about
we
it, but
both
I
had
was
our
like,
backs
I
to
didn't
it.
want to freak out the people.
We did it when there was just cuss out there. Like if somebody was coming off the range, dude, like we
I'm just
literally.
in there holding
They
security
would've
at
shot
the
you.
door.
No, we should. Well, no,
Well,
because
no.
their shit would have been unloaded
Loaded, and
with
they're
a
like,
fucking cable.
I gotta
through
make
it.
sure it's
Right.
fucking. But no,
You know their shit ain't unloaded.
No, well,
They don't think that
like
far.
I was, in my opinion, tactics were sound, but then we just gotta run a couple more drills to get the timing right. That's it.
The shit ain't unloaded, but it's definitely in the case. You got a
No,
few
it's
seconds to
unloaded.
respond.
Unless it's a Polish dude.
it was one of our few times working as a team.
Yeah.
I feel like we were viable. Maybe not optimal, but viable.
That was our first run.
Right. But I was the only one ever taking shots, so clearly.
I was his security. I was the 2-man. I popped the doors open for him and everything.
He did. No, but then you popped one door and then I popped the other.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But actually,
'Cause
no,
he-
there was
'cause
3
he-
doors because one door didn't need to
he came up, had the hand on the back, popped the door, held it. I cleared that corner, came around, and then you came up straight, went to the bathroom.
because
Makes
that was
sense.
the quickest open event of threat activity. And but like and then, and then I'm just but it makes
it's
sense.
starting to sting now. That's a plus P.
But like, wasn't that hilarious though? Because fucking we came out of there and like we're like laughing and joking, like because we did it like good enough or whatever. Like we probably against 99.9% of the civilian populace, we would have won. And then fucking
Yeah, because some dude would have been like,
There was one extra dude in the bathroom.
right.
I see the guy.
He forgot to lock the door. I just breached it.
He fucking
Bumped him.
flips the door.
But then Joe walks over there. He's like stiff necking it.
Which way did you go in
right,
there?
right. And he's like, oh.
Okay. forgot to check that.
Thanks, Dad.
that-
Like, fucking-
I honestly didn't realize this was still loaded from the last
that's
time.
the problem, Scales. Nobody ever does.
So you didn't kill me on purpose. You
No,
ND'd into
it
me.
was-
Yeah, but
I mean, it was still purposeful.
And we still
That
got
was so
It
purpose.
was still purposeful. I meant to
He
pull
said,
the trigger.
I pointed in the
meant to
same
pull the
direction.
trigger.
It's just like you're a B-27.
It's fine.
We're qualified. He's only shot it once every 5 years. What do you expect?
I made my hit.
That's my new call sign, B27. If you don't get that
Realistic
at home,
training
people, it's because
experiences.
it's a black silhouette. That's why. The
They
Train
all
B27.
like you
understand.
fight.
They all-
It's not
man.
even anything personal.
But it's true. The
Numbers.
Be glad it was an airsoft Beretta.
Right,
Yeah.
because he's liable to fucking.
Catch a
Our
real
own
Beretta
guns, I
from
don't
the
stop
stone.
at that, dude.
Which
That's,
also shout out to or not shout out, but shout out because I do appreciate the artistic and or autistic fucking representation of media through the earlier previously watched for like I don't know how many times I watched it. I tried to turn it on at the shop earlier and
Wait, what?
watch it, the admin video. But like we were busy and like I just caught snippets of it.
Mhm.
And then when we were closing I turned it on and I watched it all the way through. And then we just, because he hadn't seen it, just watched it again before the podcast started. And I really do very much so, as cheesy as it was, appreciate the art of it all. I really do. I
Had
really
you
do.
confused? Like, is
I
that
really-
the same guy? Or...
Because
It was quite
You know?
well done of a video.
that's what I'm saying. And like, he's
the
not
production
even...
value.
And
was there.
the art is that it was the same guy, but it wasn't.
Right, dude. So that's the thing. So, and I appreciate that kind
It's because Haley's the clone father.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Because really, he's fucking Django Fett.
Freedom!
He gets slapped though in episode 2 or 3, so you might want to watch out.
Gotta be clone correct.
Right? But like, nobody gets the references. So. That's the problem. It's only our fuck ass. Fucking...
Hey, at least it's a movie reference I understand now.
Right.
You know, like that's.
You finally see the movie.
He's
finally watched a movie.
more a fan of
2 of them even.
Django than he is the Star Wars. It more assimilates with its culture. So, it's more relatable. It's more immersive.
More immersive.
It's like Tarkov compared to Call of Duty.
It's like watching, family videos.
Right, but they didn't have that technology back then, so it's really
Kelsey's
like
the one recording, like turning the camera.
right. Right. That's fucked up.
We made peanut butter at least.
You thought you did.
Still don't get credit for it.
Right.
It happened on the farm, and the farm is owned by somebody else, therefore it is their property now.
Right.
Then you know what?
We invented peanuts.
Then he says he's the founder of Lagoon over here.
Not me personally, perhaps, but my ancestors.
Your ancestors.
Yes.
So are they proud of you or rolling in their grave for this situation?
Being in the same room with you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Times have changed.
Times
a
have
little bit,
changed.
You know.
It's us versus the blue.
Well,
Because
that's
it's just a
sometimes
different
it's
B
only
word.
green or tan, so I don't. That's not. You don't want to speak in absolutes. That's only for Sith. So.
Did you hear what I said?
Are we
That's
going
like
to
it's us versus the blues. Just change the B word. Oh man.
Go French.
I know. I know whose ancestors are rolling their graves.
Right.
Mine.
Well.
We gotta get the Ken man on here just to see just to see how long he lasts.
Dude. 37 seconds at best. 37 seconds and
we
he's
can
out.
get Kev on here, dude.
Kev and Kenny at the same time and then start some drama.
Yes, yes, yes.
Be like, would it be believable though Would it be some?
You can't keep a straight face to fucking save your life.
I
dude.
try. It's because I know it's not real, so it's just it fucks with me. I'll be looking at him, and all of a sudden you just see the kid.
So you're saying you're a liability?
Right.
A liability for what?
You might fold under question.
Fold under questioning. All you got to do is not answer.
Right. Shoot him again with the fucking. He deserves it at this point.
It's just because we're
cam real quick.
because you got to think about it, right? He hit the
Right.
If you get him right in the nip, he might cry.
Just,
And I don't want to see it happen because like we're not that point in the booth yet. And, like I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to deal with that kind of situation.
got to put that chest seal on me.
Right, dude. But like I would leave it open.
He puts it on all perfect, but then pokes a hole in it, so the blood's just seeping out. But yeah, what would be a believable beef? We gotta. I'm gonna work on my poker face.
I don't
for
even
you
think
guys.
the beef would have to be created.
No.
I think you would just start itself.
Right. Almost.
We just gotta get him in the same room.
That's
If we get them,
both in the same room with a little bit of liquor in them.
Yeah.
So beef will be made.
It's just that
We're not
like,
talking sandwiches.
Bitch.
Like,
The fucking.
beef will be made in this.
I
ain't
hope they
Portillo's.
both watch
Alright,
this too,
like,
because then even if this never happens, we're forever gonna be implanted into both of their subconscious.
It's that seed.
psyche. Like, they're gonna always second guess every move they make.
They're gonna be like,
Every
wait,
step
we are
take.
45 minutes in.
Because we are watching.
They ain't watching this.
they finna hit that.
Kenny might, dude, just out of spite.
Maybe.
Right.
Okay, make sure to tell
Right.
Kenny tomorrow that you were talking about it.
And then
he'll
he'll
watch the
he'll
whole
watch
thing.
the whole
Three
thing.
times
No,
over.
see,
Shout out
that's the
to
thing.
Kenny.
Three times over
that-
to make sure you didn't.
That's the
didn't miss
thing.
something.
Don't say someone said something about you. Leave it at that.
Damn.
Leave it at
Curiosity killed
Killed
the
the
cat.
Damn. Dude. We out here fucking scamming for the views, boy.
Yeah, but it's only one of them though, but a couple after, but from the same IP address, so I don't know if it really matters. But like the idea,
Someone just signed this something different.
right? Which he might, just to see if like the ones that we said that he was allowed to see were censored or not. Like that's how deep it might go.
Scale the outside.
And then he's gonna watch this.
He's gonna
and then
watch it.
think we're really, and it's gonna be over, dude. It's gonna.
He's gotta look in the
come
camera and be like,
He's gonna come.
See, what was that?
AR 500s on. He's gonna come in with the fucking LE69 twin.
We gotta like pretend cut it right here, but is it pretend? Because Scales is about to edit this out. So anyway, about
I ain't editing.
you gotta hit that.
Edited up editing for like at least 10 podcasts the last episode.
Bullshit. First of all, we weren't even that racist.
You gotta hit that cliffhanger. So it's like this is where he's about to edit it. It's like so anyway about
That's the
Kent,
reason for
and then
that.
it just cuts out.
We get the last ep, dude.
What?
We had to fucking swap because we waited until 45 minutes in, an hour in to talk about the real shit.
Right.
So I had to fucking cut out the fucking
God
intro,
forbid he does this
then to
job
fucking
once in a
move
while.
this to the front,
What do we
this
pay
to the
for?
back. Then
That's what I'm saying, dude. Also, you got a
a
mouse in your
I ain't
pocket.
getting paid.
He's straight to you, dude.
So
I get
where-
the pass. I get the pass.
I already got the pass from your ass, dude. Fucking
He said he ripped you
I
over.
can't-
As long as you don't fucking
I
shoot
got
me in the
one.
face, you can shoot.
I got
Shoot,
one on
shoot
nah, dude.
He said let me get my lick.
it.
He gets stuck in the beard.
Because for real, like if that does hit me in the face, though,
You guys are
Shoot it!
boxing.
I'm not worried about it.
It's the thing though. Is keep you thinking. Keep you guessing.
It's that analog horror. Never know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be like putting my drink over here. He's gonna do some quick shit. It's gonna
Right.
bounce off, hit me right in the eyeball. I'm gonna be Dan Crenshaw, minus the infringement on our rights, and I will stab him in the neck.
Just so I don't feel bad.
You guys are boxing.
Didn't go off.
See? Staged. That's enough.
The same he got.
It hit you in the vape.
Why are you flagging everybody? Right, dude, that's what I'm saying. That's a little higher than North, dude. Listen, dude. I'm gonna put on the old ANSI rateds just in case.
They're my bad.
You better grab him, dude, 'cause he's getting reckless, dude.
Nah, if I put him on, he's gonna have more of a reason.
Right? What are you doing? It doesn't
Fine.
matter, dude. There's no
Fine, dude.
excuse.
It's
Somebody-
a toy, bro.
No, it's not.
It's a
It is.
toy.
It is.
It's not.
I've been told while
that's-
getting shot
Oh,
with a
that's
BB gun
That's that new
by the
Glock.
police.
That's that
and
new
it's a
Glock
fucking
7
toy
with
and they
the
can't
porcelain
do shit
gun.
about it.
It costs more than you make in a month, and you get sneaking through the fucking things in the airport, dude. Fuck you. Like,
You and your porcelain guns.
if you shoot me in the shin from that close on bare skin, though, because I'm wearing shorts, dude, the pants and the short variety, you can do it. Just do it. I'm not even. Just do it.
It's not really that bad.
He's loading up that left jab.
Just do it, dude.
Nobody knows where it's pointed.
It's at his German nuts.
Listen,
Inglourious
if I do
Bastards.
take one directly to
It
the
goes
outer
up the
nutshell,
short,
Nutshell.
up your pant leg, dude. Just fucking.
That lagoon cover.
I don't know. I look like I'm fucking Randy Savage, right? Hey there, brother.
Hey there, brother. If it's one thing I can guarantee is that if there's someone that's gonna line up and stack against my door, C4 is going off. You're that brother.
Stop
You can take
incriminating me. But also-
you can take that and you can cash it at the bank.
Any day of the week, no days off. It's always good. But
He ain't taking me alive because my plates have tannerite behind them.
I can confirm though, it hurts way worse to get fucking pistol whipped with this shit than it does to get shot.
Well, yeah.
what did you do to or say to Cheyenne?
What do you mean?
To get pistol whipped.
Right? Why are you getting pistol
This
whipped
is
by
back
your
in
own
the day,
bead gun?
and it wasn't me that got pistol whipped still.
So how can you? You're telling this is
Because he might have lost
What
a
does
tooth.
Paul Harrell call it? It's an anecdote.
He might have lost a tooth that
Anecdotal
day.
at best. That's plastic. It wouldn't even hurt that bad.
All I do
Your
is tooth.
skull is at least fucking level 4.
I didn't hit him in the skull.
What the?
Even still.
That kid
That
lost
was
a tooth.
that was
funny.
quite the tangent.
I feel like I should have got these in black. Why are you just terrorizing?
The biggest question is why is he exposing bare skin to it? Like,
I
it'd be way better to get shot with a t-shirt on with this. Than with
I
bare
rather the arm.
He's
than
got
the face.
sensitive nips. That's how y'all shoot, though. You be.
No, it's
He's got that one rip.
I feel like if we did
that
if we
guy,
did some
dude.
inner city gun classes, a lot of the people that are supposed to die would die.
Right, but like
We gotta show them how to use hollow points instead of
Yeah.
full metal jacket.
either way, if they just hit the central nerves,
Central.
they would be fine, regardless. But on the account of the fact of they hold it like it comes out of the box, you know,
You know,
like it's not conducive. One could argue to.
I think the biggest step would be hold it correctly and use a holster.
You don't need a holster when you got a stick hanging off it because that just leverages against the fuck. You stick it on the. It's a cross straw, and
Or,
then you
or you
have-
can tell them don't use sticks and just reload. Gotta practice
Or
those
don't
those
leave your
6 hour
hand,
sticks.
bro.
Learn that about it
Who
though.
needs a
because when
whole?
you're-
When
When you're in the middle of a fucking beep boop bop, you don't have time to fucking shove
they have-
another one.
They got time to do one of these.
But that's because you gotta let it rip. Because if you got caught lacking and you didn't let the blicky rip, then you are not part of the fucking
Don't get
squad.
caught lacking.
That's what I'm saying. So like you just can't. If the situation pertains in and of itself of existing to begin with,
Imagine instead of like blindly shooting, they start doing like ops. And I'm not talking about opposition either. I'm talking about like spec ops.
that's the only ops I know.
Could you imagine a bunch of like BDs stacking up on a door?
They couldn't and wouldn't, and if they did, they would have a bunch of fucking ARPs with no dots or sights or anything on it, no lights, maybe a lathe.
The
but
Crimson
not
Chase
zeroed.
lathe.
Not zeroed though.
Not
It's never once zeroed.
Even
in
if
that
you
bitch.
do zero, it's not going to stay zero.
Right, right. And like they don't understand the concept of Loctite, probably. So like, just like they just never grew up around it. So like, there's nothing cohesive about their situation. So, this is deep. I could have been a fucking
You could have been that
I
hood drill
could've-
instructor, man.
no. I would never.
You still can.
You still,
Never.
I mean, you still
Hey
can.
man, you might
I would
save
never.
some innocent lives.
Be like,
Listen,
you can save.
They
the
can
life.
actually hit their fucking targets. Stop shooting the 2-year-olds and grandma down the street. You know.
And they can use frangible ammo.
they ain't got the credit score. That shit's expensive. So like
They got enough for a scat pack. They can get some frangible ammo.
priorities. So like I mean, it's a whole point of contention that
I
we
think they're paying for that
haven't
shit?
yet discussed. Right.
Well-
Like they got it off the lot and ever since. So
It's fucking.
Their repo man's after them.
They just
yeah,
turn
but
the
like
wheel
they
real
parked it in a
sharp,
garage
you know?
and shit, but it's
fucking-
at their mama's house. So like it's not
So they don't know where to go. Where to look.
right. Right. But
They
then
turn
they
the
catch
wheels
up.
real sharp and shit, and just
Right.
they can't pick it up now.
Right.
It'll ruin the car. you know?
Right.
But you gotta think about it. There's an alternate universe where this is actually happening.
Keep
It's
that bitch in
literally
drive, put it on
happening
the
right
parking
now
lot.
on
No,
71st
no.
National. So what the fuck
No,
are you talking
I'm talking
about?
about like Vice Lord plate carrier,
No, it's not.
GPMVGs.
It's a Louis Vuitton plate carrier with
Yes.
steel plates in it at best, and they're still catching.
That's why I
trap.
said. That's
But
why
the
I said.
problem is
alternate
plates
universe.
only work. Plates only work against people that are good shots, because who most likely has a low left flinch? Everybody.
But think about it.
Fuck your plates. What about your femoral?
You want to get shot in
But
the dick?
if you're
You're not.
if
Though.
you're,
Stop acting like you're any type of Sonic the Hedgehog.
If you're
because your
scooting-
ass, you're scooting. This
On a fucking
motherfucker's
razor,
scooting,
bro.
Dude,
Fucking-
at best, dude, that he stole from the fucking friendly kid down the block. Like what? He
Get
ain't
them
doing
light
nothing
up
wrong.
wheels and
He
shit.
just got it for his birthday. That's fucked up.
But think about it. Think about it. Going to Icebox, right? Johnny Dang. 200K.
He knows me. I got a TT chain coming soon.
But instead of that full kit.
That's how I go everywhere.
But think about it though. Full kit, ceramic plates, ballistic helmet.
Still iced out though.
Yeah, but
Fucking
you can do a little dazzle on it if you want.
Dazzle.
full iced glizzy, dude,
I already bought one.
with the Swizzy and the
With
Drizzy.
the four coming
I
down.
printed one.
The
Just
four
kidding.
coming down like
But
that.
not really. But maybe. It depends on
See,
what
look, they
multiverse
all
we're
they
talking
were all the all the BDs with like GPMVGs because they're dropping fours on their face. You know what I mean?
If you don't get your fucking... Listen, somebody might fucking call your ass, dude, on the brakes, bro. You better be careful, dude, because you're going to get run up and done up, dude, at the same
Run
time.
up.
You just
Someone's
don't.
gonna shoot at me backwards and run
Dude, they're
away.
going to fucking... They probably got G36s and shit, bro. It's
G36s.
fucking sponsored by... They're clearly approved by the U.S. government. So, like...
If anybody, it'd probably be the U.S. government, and then they would pass it off like it was gang violence.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they just gotta shoot the
Due to
grandma
my
down
skin
the road, too.
orientation, you know what I mean? Statistically, see, that's what Joe was talking about
That's
earlier.
what
Talking
I'm
about
saying.
the FBI statistics. That's what they made up. They could be
But
like,
really-
oh, this guy's transporting this
If
much
anything...
stuff. We can kill him. and
If
pass it off."
anything, the FBI statistics are like they're underwhelming.
they're
It's
they're
not. They're not
underpredicting.
telling the whole story. They-
on purpose.
realistically, just to be able to still sneak in that old agenda.
That old agenda. Yeah,
I
that
mean,
makes sense.
just it could be. I don't know.
Do
and I'm not-
you honestly believe Stephen Paddock did all that stuff? I don't.
I don't believe that a lot of people. I knew a dude that was close to that name. That fucking
Stephen Paddock,
Yeah.
the so-called Las Vegas shooter.
Right, but not dude. But he was a whole different. He was a younger dude, and it was Stephen P. something, but it was like something ick or ock or whatever. And we played so many fucking amateur paintball tournaments and shit together. But it was not obviously not the same dude. But like
I was about to say, hold on.
that was the trading. But like there was so. It really does amaze me that we're still on the air.
Nice.
Well, you gotta think about it. That's
I
like
should have just shot this
supposed-
motherfucker.
that's supposed to,
Like-
that's supposed to be fucking the most gruesome and notorious mass shooting in all U.S. history.
Nobody talks about it.
Nobody cares about
Nobody
it anymore
gives a fuck.
because like certain things happen. I know you've seen the meme.
Dude, it's not even the meme, dude. I watched the whole full-fledged fucking 87 fucking...
Did you see like the body cam footage of like the fire
There's
rate?
There's no...
There's
Listen, it's
so
a
much footage of
240
everything.
or a 249
It's a
belt
249,
fed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 249
It was
straight
not a
up.
fucking... It was not a fuck...
No bump stock, yeah.
It was not a fucking bump stock. There's no way in fuck even the people that invented the bump stock could have that steady of a cadence with a
Yep.
bump stock. Period. And if they were to, it would probably be quicker than that. Then What about all the black SUVs and the multiple people caught on video carrying shit up to the room, and the fact that there was in
It was
one
like- it
frame
was like
two
800
separate muzzle flashes and this that.
It was 800 some pounds of worth of equipment,
Right.
something like that. Because for it to be,
Well,
let's
Let
just say,
alone how many fucking people that were there stated they saw gunfire and flashes
From
coming
two
from
separate windows.
multiple windows.
well, yeah, but
But there was only one guy.
Yeah,
with
there's
bump
only one
stocks
guy.
on
And
the
had
outside.
no
and he
motors.
had to reload all of them.
Yep,
No
and,
motors.
and let's just say,
No,
that-
they were already preloaded.
No,
and he
they're-
just
no,
kept
but-
a
but
continuous
even-
string of fire.
but even still, if they were all preloaded, he would have to dump each one, and then reload them 27 times over.
Yeah.
Because 200 round nutsack for a 249, and then you got 30 rounds. So-called,
Especially when there's two shooters
yeah.
that
Yep.
both have 249.
And then in the evidence where they so-called capped the dude, or the dude capped himself or something,
right.
there's
That was the
there's
dude
only like
capping
100 some
Right.
spent casings.
Right.
Yeah.
And you clearly see the DDM 4V7 with the fucking bump stock on it. Like, that was like the main thing. So, like, but it makes me curious as to why, and it's got to be because of the ambiguous nature, because it wasn't written as bump stocks alone. It was any rate increasing device, which one could arguably say that is a muzzle device, is a trigger,
I don't know why it's
is
a question.
a lightened bolt carrier group or buffer system or whatever. It could be anything that increases the actual like numbers on paper cyclic rate of the firearm.
It could literally just be hotter ammunition.
Right.
Because the recoil fucking spring and
the way
buffer
that
compresses
it's written.
faster.
Right, and the
Who
way
the
that
fuck
it's written, like they would totally get away with that and argue that in court and win on the principle of the matter of fact that falls within the vague, ambiguous fucking writing of the law traditionally. And bear in mind, you people, that Trump, okay, everybody's Lord and Savior, everybody's like, oh, rah, rah, shish, kumbah, this is our guy, and we gotta fucking back him regardless. There was more gun control in the first 2 years of Trump than 8 years of Obama, and on top of that, the gun control that stems from Trump, be it red flag laws or the fucking any rate increasing device. Now we're seeing issues with fucking FRTs. Then they're going to come for the binary shit. Then they're going to come for everything else. They already are, and they already will be planned, destined, bear in mind you 100% guaranteed in the future. It's a matter of time before it's a Geisley Super 3 gun, or it's a fucking ALG, whatever the fuck, or it's an Apex, whatever the fuck. And so we see too with the shit that we see here in Illinois, with everything being banned just on the premise of it being whatever
they
the fuck.
could
It's
run with
not,
that and just do fucking magazines, because now you can hold fucking
Right.
60 rounds in here. That's less time to reload
right.
now.
Well, even with a 30,
because it's fucking-
even with a 20, even with a 15, 10 is the magic number, but you still can't have that. The HK SL8, which is non-threaded, 20-inch bull barrel match grade target rifle, would be a perfect option for coyote hunting and whatever it is as a gas gun. If you wanted a gas gun, it's piston driven, it's utterly reliable, it's extremely accurate. HK clearly does make some of the best shit ever made, ever. And even with their cucked civilian bullshit that they do sell that you could later have converted and whatever, it still is built to the same quality levels as the real deal shit that everybody with a fucking blurred face is using. So it is worth the investment, and especially even more so if you are going to convert it. Depending on the collector's market, sometimes they're worth more unconverted or whatever it may be. But either way, like the idea that the gun in and of itself does work to the optimum specification that it's supposed to. I've shot that fucking SL8. That motherfucker shoots, my dude. That is a shooting ass rifle. Like, it just... that is a SPR, DMR, fucking... You put some 77 grains in it, out to fucking 700 yards, bro, and you're still in a headshot. So... But... even that gun that comes into the country cucked with 10-round fucking magazines, no threaded barrel, doesn't have iron sights on it, it's a piston-driven gas, the fucking... I mean, I guess they're all gas-operated guns, but Like piston-driven fucking it's thumbhole stock, which traditionally back in the old fucking Clinton crime ban era was acceptable. That's how the guns had to come into the country, was with a thumbhole stock between 94 and 2004. And that was meaning that it was a sporterized rifle. So HK, in order to get the guns into the fucking country, put a thumbhole stock on the rifle. So it was legal for sporting purpose. And now with the Illinois specific assault weapons ban, even a thumbhole stock, even though every single other fucking aspect of that gun would make it legal, even a thumbhole stock is considered an assault weapons fucking feature and is banned under the current. So this is as cucked of a gun as you could potentially buy. And it's still illegal, dude. And I have one, dude. And it's a beautiful gun, and it's 100% reliable, and it's fucking dead nuts accurate, and it's sick as shit. And it would be the perfect fucking coyote gun or fucking DMR, SPR type of thing. You can get aftermarket extended magazines for it. You can have it sent out to Tommy Built and convert it to an actual G36 or an XM8 or whatever the fuck you want. But even as the original out-of-the-box configuration, I would find use for in one manner or not. And the fact that it is a semi, even if it was just strictly 10 round mags, if I'm fucking 300-400 yards away on a rooftop fucking doing what I gotta do with it and making them count, I could reload the mag and still be on you. So it doesn't matter.
Still play the song of your people.
Right. So the idea that even that is banned when it even in fucking California meets the criteria to be a fucking sold gun is absurd to the umpteenth fucking degree. So, and that's where we're at with a lot of the shit, is that this might be, people fucking think it's sweet, per usual. They always think it's sweet, and oh, it'll pass, or oh, we'll fight it in court, or we'll get them next time, or whatever. What the fuck happens when it's actually this way forever in Illinois from now on, just like it was this way forever in California or New Yorkistan or New Jersey or wherever the fuck else, it's Hawaii, any of these other fucked up, Minnesota's doing some shit now, Washington's got the fucking, like, there's 1,000,001 fucking places that are fighting the same fucking battles, dude, that we are fighting, and they're doing it all at once because, oh, we got away with it here, we can get away with it there, and it's fucking, again, it's death by 1,000 paper cuts. Because even if you win in the end, you have spent only your own money both fighting for yourself and against yourself, because the government does not fucking create any income without robbing you of your tax dollars. So they are fighting you with your own money 110% all the way through, regardless. And so you're doubling and tripling down on the financial cost of fighting for things that it's clearly laid out and written and emancipated and proclamated in every single fucking sense of the words that shall not be infringed is pretty fucking clear. And yet, no matter who you are, no matter where you are in this fucking country, somewhere, even in the freest of states, your Second Amendment rights, which are completely and totally absolute, and they are only reaffirmed by the Constitution, you have those rights regardless of if the fucking ink on paper exists or not. But the idea that gun owners are the only people that it is legal to discriminate against in this entire country. And they want that for a reason. Because the gun owners, okay, and there's differences in gun owners. There's the gun community, there's the gun culture, there's the people that are really about it, there's the people that are just fly-by-night fair weather fans, and they're going to be first in line to fucking register their shit or turn it over, or serialize their P80 or whatever fucking cucked-ass bullshit that they're into that week because the fucking CNN told them so. And then there's the rest of us. But the rest of us cannot necessarily thrive in that environment because we'll be snuffed out eventually, in the sense of, it is what it is. We're going to live like this regardless, and there's going to come a point where, like, we do not have enough backup to call in to sustain that. And so then we die. Fine. Whatever. Nobody makes it off this fucking rock alive. But either way, take a couple with you. You won. You take one, At least you're even. Either way, not financial, militia, fucking crypto, whatever.
Not financial,
fucking
legal, or
legal.
militant advice.
In
Okay.
Minecraft, if we're playing GTA 5, either way, like, the idea that we are stuck in this conundrum of we exist as who we exist as and we don't compromise, but that leads to our inevitable destruction, all the while trying to open the eyes of the fucking sheeple or the random fucking people or the gun community, the gun, whatever the fuck people, and maybe some of them eventually wake up and understand. Most of them probably never will, or at least until it's too late. And so what hope does that give you? Because it only seems as if the odds are completely stacked against us. It only seems as if there's only down. It's all downhill from here. I think that's an old Sugar Cult song, or fucking maybe it was a Newfound Glory song. I don't know, but either way, it's like growing up in the '90s, like that was punk rock. But like there's no ending to the opportunity or possibility of the idea that one day when people like us are gone, which right now it seems like there's not enough people like us, that it's just all for naught. So I could understand how it's discouraging to some people that are lesser in their beliefs of this type of ideal, that are not willing to commit to it. But if we had more people with fucking cojones, or like spicy huevos, perhaps, like the fucking, that like we're willing to like take a chance, because freedom isn't free, right? Okay, right? You got to pay for it. And there's a multitude, a myriad, a plethora of ways that you could fucking, get rid of that debt. But a lot of people are too afraid to even speak out on fucking Facebook, or speak out on fucking social media of any way, shape, or form, or talk to their family at Thanksgiving about it, or fucking stand for any type of principle. Like, I mean, we're not selling guns that we can't own to people that are supposedly exempt from this shit, because that's not right. Fuck you. You're not different. There's nothing different. Dude, take the clown costume off, dude. You bleed like I bleed. So, and they don't like that. And that just proves the divide. That proves the idea that we're right in saying that. Because if you were on our side and we didn't have to worry about it, you wouldn't even ask, let alone be upset when we told you what was what, or whatever. Like, and there's certain people that have been cool and whatever and understanding, and they're just gonna be polite, and they're gonna go take their business elsewhere. They're gonna go to Ray O'Haron's or whoever the fucking people are gonna cuck to their shit, and that's fine. And then maybe they write a bad Yelp review. I got another one the other day from a pig that fucking.
Did you?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I need to read that.
Yeah.
What did it entail?
Well, it was the one from the fucking. From the M&P, dude. The metal M&P, dude. You were there.
Oh yeah, I was dealing with them. You guys are a bunch of fucking.
But we all chimed in. We all chimed in, dude.
You're a bunch of Democrats in here.
Is this the Yelp?
No, this is Google reviews. You got one 14 hours ago.
About who?
Most major gun retailers do this. Yet another hurdle to jump through to buy a gun.
What?
Imagine that people
About
are like,
a fucking Floyd E
Dude.
card.
I know who did that.
who did it?
That paragraph.
Yeah.
So the guy came in and he's dealing with Kayvon Martin,
Okay.
and then
R.I.P. to the Skittles.
and fucking he comes in with like his homeboy, and I should have known because he's driving a Mopar, fucking
Right.
Scat Pack, dude, and
E5 at best. But most likely worse.
Yeah. But yeah, like he comes in with his homeboy and they're talking to Kayvon, and like everything's going smooth or whatever, like how people are when they're getting their way. And then he wants to see the gun, like his friend or something, the guy that drove, and he pulls out like his phone with like the E card, And then like he's like, oh yeah, unfortunately, like I need the physical card type of thing.
Right.
And then he was like, oh okay. And then like I thought it was just normal from then on. And then like how should I put this? The Drewskis.
Okay.
He's being nice as he usually is with like customers and stuff.
Don't give him that much credit.
And he's like, all right, man, have a good day. And then as he's saying that, the dude walks out, and I didn't catch it because Kayvon, he was the one that called it out. But as he's walking out, he was like, fuck these guys. They didn't take my e-card. Let's go to fucking Megasporks.
Good luck.
Yeah. And then like, because we thought it was ironic because they were fucking flagging people because of whatever and all that stuff. But yeah, dude, I know exactly who that is. I know his face. I've seen him and all that stuff.
Is this the one about the M&P?
I'm not seeing one about an MP, at least as of yet.
Oh no, this is it, dude. This is it. Hold on, I have to take a piss. Let me go take a piss. We'll be
Intermission.
back. Dude, I'm all
Dude,
tangled and
Cause,
shit.
Cause fuck this guy even more now.
What?
This dude.
Oh wait, is this the M&P dude?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so this dude's a cop or some shit, right? Says, you want to share it, dude? You want to share it with it? Well, maybe for doxing purposes. I don't know.
Yeah, I would just read it.
No, okay, so says
He made it public, bro.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's
he
good.
made it
Yeah,
public.
made
He
it public.
posted it public.
Fuck him.
Bro.
Yeah.
Fuck him
Fuck
regard.
this guy.
Says, I want to start this review off by saying that I support the Second Amendment and wholeheartedly do not agree with this magazine restriction that Illinois has put in place. I have purchased a couple of firearms from this gun shop in the past. The guys were always respectful and it was great purchasing experience. Okay, so first of all, he doesn't give a fuck about it because it doesn't apply to him.
Yep.
Because if it did, he'd be a little bit more upset. So, either way, says, move forward to today. I go in to purchase a firearm. I asked them if they had any information regarding the hold that's being placed on this magazine law because they had asked me earlier if I was on the temporary restriction list, which is not what it is. It's the temporary restraining order.
Yeah.
At this point, I get attacked because I am exempt from this magazine restriction and was told that I should have to carry 10-round mags just like everybody else, which
Is a lie, technically, because we didn't say that.
nobody said that.
Yeah.
It's 15.
Because that's
Then on
gay.
top
Why
of
would
that-
we tell somebody that they have to have 10 rounds?
When you could have 15,
Wait,
and even
what,
so, we're
what
not
we
telling
said
you
is that the law applies to
everybody the
everybody
same. It doesn't
the
matter
same.
who you are.
Exactly.
At least here, like, we understand what the law says, but like, this is a private business, bitch. So, like, I'm sorry to make you aware.
And if anything, if he wasn't such a fucking dick face, we
Right.
would have told him that you could have went
Right.
out and got the mags from somewhere else.
Well, which he knows though,
Well,
because
yeah.
he fucking take his little fucking cuck ass to fucking Rail Herons or Dick's Sporting Goods or whoever the fuck bullshit apparatus side. The mega sports are
Yeah.
like, let me get that business. So, but either way, and this is the thing, but this is because of certain motherfuckers that shall remain unnamed being little sneaky snakes in the fucking right, dude, just slithering, dude, Randy Orton ass motherfuckers, and so. And like, oh, well, it's business is business. Business is not business, bro. Because you know what? Those same motherfuckers that you're trying to fucking sell to or fucking cuck to or give the shit away to. And this is the thing. I am all for. Do not ever mistake me. I am all for, have all the utmost respect in the world for, as Nothing Fancy would say, for constitutional military and law enforcement agents, dude. If you actually uphold to your fullest extent the oath that you swore to this country, to yourself, to the people of this fucking country, I would literally take a bullet for you with not even knowing your ass. That being said, the people that actually fucking do adhere to that fucking oath that they swore, slim to none these days. And those are the people that are the issue. And we're seeing that over and over and over again because it's rules for thee but not for me, and that's the problem. Is people, and so many people are so quick to back the blue or fucking this, that, oh, our veterans or the, and I'm all for it, right? I never signed on the dotted line, so a lot of people would just tune me out and not even hear what I have to say about the situation because, oh, I'm not one of them. But I would argue that statistically speaking, all of us in this room, especially me, but all of us in this room are better trained and more proficient in the use of whatever tool it may be than a lot of the U.S. military or law enforcement population.
Hey, how do I put this holster on my belt?
Bruh. Did I tell you about we talked about the Cook County Sheriff
I was
that
there.
come in
I watched it
with his
happen.
mag shoved in. I had to put it in a vise, my dude. He
Oh, yeah.
shoved his mag in his Glock 17 backwards. Then when it didn't fit and didn't seat, his next option was to smack it as hard as he possibly could. He was late to work because he said, I can't show up like this. And he called and he showed up and he's like, dude, can you help me with my guns, bro? I'm like, your gun, you're broken, dude.
Yeah.
And so I literally, and I tried, dude, and I'm not like a weak bitch, but like I tried to put, there was no, he would have been dead. Which,
Just gotta fucking.
so like,
Yeah, at that point,
I had to put the fuck, and dude, again, bear in mind, you live ammunition. Fucking HSTs, Rangers, whatever the fuck he had in there was nickel plated something. And like, I don't know if there's one in the pipe. I checked it, there wasn't. But like, it was a loaded mag. And again, he didn't get it fully seated. And
it was backwards.
He's not +1 in it either. So, but I had to put it in the vise, in the back, and wrench it down. And fucking literally, I felt like I was fucking King Arthur, dude.
Getting that sword out of
ripping it from the fucking. I was like that, but he might have took a mallet and
I'll take a mallet from my mom, dude.
But the fucking mallets to moms, like, share, comment, subscribe, dude. That would be a hell of a YouTube channel, but we'd be very wasteful.
Yes.
But yeah, so either way, like, just that type of shit, that's like a daily basis occurrence, though, which is the issue, because these are the people that are robbing us of our tax dollars to protect and serve us, which the Supreme Court has upheld multiple times that they have no duty to do such things, and they're only agents of the state. So I have, again, in my heart of hearts and my mind of minds, complete and total respect for those that actually do the job as they are meant to do the job and uphold the constitutional fucking oath that they swore to themselves, this country, and us, the people. But again, that's a very small number. And there's a lot of dudes out there with a fucking flag tat that's got blue in it. Or they got the little fucking, wristband and shit. Or they all got a fucking a Garmin watch on. Or whatever the fuck. You got the high and tight with the flat tat. Whatever the fuck it is, dude, that are thinking they're out there listening. And thinking that that's them that we're talking about. Yet they're sitting on the corner with their lights turned off illegally and trying to catch people going 5 over. So it's an amalgamation of issues. Like, you are stormtroopers, motherfuckers. Like, and I don't want it to be like that. I got family and friends that are in law enforcement. I've met a lot of them through the shop, working in the gun shop, and like, some of them are cool, some of them are down, some of them are understanding, but a lot of them are just not. But they're just not. They're just not on the same spectrum, dude.
We know he's with me.
They just can't. But he can't vocalize it. Otherwise, there's gonna be like,
just say it, bro.
Rodney King
A-cap,
episode.
bro.
But he said A-cap, dude. Can't even spell that, dude. And he's never been able to flag one down looking like himself.
Did once.
So he thought you were his brother. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, so because they had asked me earlier, temporary restriction at this point. Okay, carry 10 rounds, exposed to kinds. Okay, this is where it's at, dude. Because this is where he's talking about me.
Okay.
Because were you there?
No.
Okay. So the fucking. Okay, at that point I get attacked because I'm like everybody else. Okay, hold on. Exempt from this I am exempt from this magazine restriction and was told that I should have to carry 10-round mags just like everybody else. First of all, it'd be 15 for handguns. So we never said that. You being a fucking law officer that is responsible for enacting these laws doesn't even know he's gonna pull somebody over with a 15 round or over 10 round. Right. So that's
12 rounds,
and he doesn't even fucking know. He doesn't
even
even know the law, but yet he's tasked with enforcing it, and that's the fucking issue, people. So. Either way, the fucking where are we at? Like everybody else, I go on to tell them that I respond to some pretty dangerous situations on a daily basis that he isn't exposed to, the kind of safety risks that I am exposed to, and didn't think that was for the Leos to carry 10. Didn't think that was fair for Leos to carry 10 rounds. Honestly, there shouldn't be any magazine restriction. He keeps trying to make himself look better the whole time. restrictions for law-abiding people, period. Law-abiding people, but this is the thing. This is the law now.
Yeah.
So all types of law-abiding people overnight are now criminals, so therefore we're no longer law-abiding people. Because if we were law-abiding people, we would just register all our shit. We would fucking sign the affidavit. We would hand them all in, cut them up, fucking would destroy them, whatever it is. We make sure that
all my mags
everybody knows exactly what we have, because we have nothing to hide. We're good people, right? Fucking idiots, dude. So it wasn't fair for LEOs to carry 10 rounds. Honestly, there shouldn't be any magazine restrictions for law-abiding people, period. The employee disagreed with me. This is where I come in. And essentially told me that his daily life is just as dangerous. I was in there to purchase a firearm, not to be
No, he's in there
attacked.
to purchase a fireman.
A fireman. Nice.
Illegal, bro.
Nice,
You can't
dude.
buy people no
Also,
more.
gay. fucking
gay
Where's the
stripper body.
calendar, dude? You fucking fanoik. But either way,
You can't buy people anymore. Okay? It's
right,
another
dude,
part
like,
of the
that's what
law.
I'm saying, dude.
Okay?
Like, they're just left, right, and center,
So insensitive.
infringing on everybody's rights. It's not fair. So fucking, like you said, but the fucking. So he told me his daily life is just as dangerous. I was in there to purchase a fireman, not to be attacked by ignorance. Your daily life just doesn't even come close to what I deal with from day to day, guy. Hopefully the owner sees this, because the way I was treated there today was completely unacceptable, and they just lost out on a nice
Nice
purchase.
purchase.
$899.
You just lost out on
Tops.
$50 sale, dude.
Right,
$50 of profit
Right,
you
and
lost.
a fucking pretentious prick, a self-righteous prick that thinks he's better than everybody because he wears a clown costume
Yeah,
every day. He's
yeah,
got a
dude,
little
yeah,
fucking
dude.
shiny
Which-
something
Dude,
pins
he's-
to his
which
head.
technically
He sees so much danger every day.
If you want to talk about statistics,
That's what I'm saying. If you ever seen half the motherfuckers that come up with that motherfucker, it's dangerous, bitch. Like,
hey, you guys got a
right.
You
got a holster for one
this?
of
You got a
these?
holster for one of these right,
Right.
here. But no,
The fuck you talking
You got a holster for one of
That's
these.
why I kept the glasses.
Yeah.
Shoot me, dude. But if you shoot me in the face, it's gonna be an issue, dude.
But yeah,
Yo, ass. Wait.
because the Ken Master was the one that
Do it.
That,
Fucking stop talking about it. Be about it, motherfucker.
but yeah, he came in. He was. I remember the whole situation. I was the one dealing with the guy.
I didn't even feel it.
He's got the level 4s on. But yeah, I was the one dealing with the guy, and there were some
You would
misunderstandings.
shoot me not looking me in the eye, though, you fucking coward. That's better.
Yeah.
That's what I expected the first time. He won't even look in the eye, dude. He can't be trusted.
But-
myself.
There's no way we're ever getting monetized.
Yeah. Just
Make it
187.
worse.
He fucking shoots the camera. It actually breaks it. Don't do it.
He shot
Damn.
the-
Shot high, though.
I purposely did because behind here is the fucking another lens.
It was the height of the floor.
Yeah. But yeah, the guy comes in and just run to the mill.
This is
fucking
the same guy,
douchebag.
because you were helping him
I was helping him. Yeah.
originally, and I
Yeah,
I didn't even see.
Wait. Let's pause this real quick.
Okay.
He's bitching about that shit stinging. It didn't even go. It bounced off the paper target.
It went through, dickhead.
It broke it. It did not go through.
It went through.
It bounced back at my ass.
Yeah, because it hit the styrofoam
no,
fucking
no,
sound
no.
thing
It
behind
hit that
him.
and bounced back. It didn't even
Yeah.
break the fucking through.
Shot the
paper.
camera. No, but yeah, so he comes in, standard fucking just douchebaggery. Right?
Girl
He's got the fucking. This is what I was gonna tell him earlier.
Okay.
He's got the fucking.
He's got
Black
an Under
ja-
Armour polo on or something.
But it's not even Under Armour because it's the fucking the neck thing that says CPD on there, and like
Oh, right. The look,
Yeah.
it was like Drew in Italy.
and he comes in, he's just like, yeah, I called in earlier about the stuff, and I'm like,
And that's the thing he did. And he talked to those morning shift motherfuckers. And they were about it.
yeah, I mean, once again, it's just like
It's not acceptable.
yeah.
Shut up.
that's
it's not.
that's what I was about to say.
Okay.
But-
Well, it sounded like you were fucking making excuses.
No, but so he comes in, he's like, yeah, there's a gun on hold for me, and go in the back. I'm like, what fucking gun? And then I finally find it, grab it, show it to him. It's like, and then that's where the whole thing started because I asked him, is he on the TRO?
Right.
And he's like, basically like it doesn't matter because I'm exempt. And then like the thing that kind of
Maybe
like
nobody
the thing that kind of came out of left field is like I don't know if it was on top or like inside the gun case, but it said like what was it? You remember the sticky note, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it said like fucking um I don't remember. It was something that was like very hypocritical for like the whole
Right.
thing. But
Not written by us.
yeah. And then like so I'm like, are you gonna TRO? He's like, it doesn't matter, I'm a police officer. And I was like, well basically like we as a store don't sell to people that can't buy it, because like if old like Joe fucking Schmo comes off the street
Right.
trying to buy something, we can't sell to him, so we don't sell to you.
Right.
And then Kenny comes in, he's just like, yeah, you know, I don't fucking care. Basically, he was like, if I can't buy it, you can't buy it. And then the dude starts like,
and he's like, "What are you mad at me?
Yeah,
what are you mad at me?
When you getting mad at me? You get angry? He's like, no, I'm just saying, like, if I can't come to the store with my fucking hard-earned money and buy this that shouldn't be restricted in the first place, then you can.
And then that's when he was like, "Well, because I'm a
I'm a
cop,
cop.
I
My
see all
days-
types
yeah,
of."
I see
and
all
that's
types
when
of-
I said,
I see more.
Right.
I see more shit day to day than you do.
and
then
that's
he
when
was like,
I
you don't know
said,
that.
right, and that's right. I was like, I was like, dude, you should fucking, you're one of these motherfuckers who come in through the door that we're concerned about. Like that's like this is a fucking, you could be on some shit right now. So, and that's when I chimed in, and that's who he's talking about saying, because realistically, whether it's incidental,
When somebody's on here saying some shit like that, we assume that it's you.
right?
Just
Well,
if
'cause
there's
I
a
don't-
negative
I don't
review
bite my tongue
of
for
somebody
nobody.
talking about some dude who's giving them straight facts,
Or the autism
we
prison.
assume it's you.
That,
If there's
then it could
somebody
be
talking
kind.
about an
Yeah.
abrasive ass
Sometimes-
character, then it's autism.
But yeah, but like
It's
it was. It's because like
He was
we-
just,
we told
people
him,
get mad,
and-
bro.
and it's just
imagine.
because-
Listen, me and keep that thought. But me as a human male would never, if I had bad service or fucking something, like I don't have the time or the gumption to get on fucking Yelp
Did
or
you put a
Google
PDF?
Foreign
Reviews
languages, bro.
or whatever
dare
the
you.
fuck.
How dare
Like
you?
I don't
understand
have.
what people are
How
saying in
could
the
you
gun shit?
ever? Why I don't understand. And the South Park episode about this was great, but the idea of like getting upset with a fucking something and then going and writing a Yelp review about it, to me, like you should just cut your dick off. Dude. Like that's the equivalent.
terrible customer service, rude, ignorant, and insulting employees, especially the overweight slob who thinks he knows the law but is ignorant to it. I would never
This is
support the business.
This is a
Keep
whole thing.
firearms and athletics is my go-to.
This is the way. So this is the
The
thing. He
motherfucker-
never even met me in person. He thinks I'm Carl, which you don't. You never met Carl,
Nope.
so you wouldn't understand. But I talked to him on the phone, and he's yet again another. He's not even a current law enforcement officer. He's a retired law enforcement officer, and he's exempt because he's exempt, right, or whatever, but not here. And he couldn't fathom or process the
Somebody
idea.
standing up to him.
Right, right. And so that he went on to the fucking Lockport fucking page and township fucking Facebook page. He was all over Google and Yelp reviews and everything because his little dick hurt him that much that I told him, like, go fuck yourself. And then he started getting all fucking reckless on the phone with me. I was like, are you threatening me? I was like, are you an alcoholic? Do you go home, beat the wife, kick the dog? Like, I really got under his skin. And so, but he probably does. So like,
It wouldn't hurt if it wasn't true.
right. So the but he really took it to heart, and like he
did.
But I haven't seen him
There's a
since.
whole-
He threatened to show. I was like,
He
right here,
wrote-
you know where to find me.
He did not just write a message or a complaint on the fucking Lockport, Illinois community Facebook page.
Okay.
Okay.
The commute.
He wrote a fucking essay
Yeah.
on that
Which
shit.
I don't know if you're in tune
Like,
with the people in
might-
Lockport, but they're very in tune with other people in Lockport.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very
Lockport,
thick community.
Lockport is
Yeah.
a weird place. Okay, Lockport is a weird fucking place.
It's a very weird place.
But yeah, he wrote a
I feel like
fucking
there's a lot
essay.
of horror movies that should be
It was
filmed in
fucking.
Lockport,
There should be.
if haven't been already.
I could direct them. I've seen a lot of them.
I don't know
Let's
how
say
the
you should
drive
be there.
don't open up. But
But this one right here was 100% the autism. Tell me it wasn't. I approached the counter with my phone, showing the online ad to the employees, asking if they had this particular shotgun. He looked at me, rolled his eyes, and said, 10 days. I was like, excuse me?
Definitely
10
not.
days. So I assume he has to order it. So do you have anything like it in the store? Very rudely, he said, all I have is what's behind you on the rack. 10 days. 10 days.
That sounds familiar.
Don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
But that was the autism. 10 days.
For sure. No, for sure.
10 days what?
And like
10 days.
This is the thing though, is like people that have those type of complaints, they're legitimate.
That's 100% valid. Okay.
Because I don't ever,
about the
I give
autism
you what you give
that
me,
is in the
dude. Like,
story.
I don't care what
That
you look
is-
like, who you are, whatever it is. Like, we're chill. I will give you my best
Oh,
fucking
man.
effort to encourage you to buy the proper gun for yourself. But like, oh, what's the name?
Oh, what's the
Just don't give a fuck, or doesn't realize that.
Yeah,
but it
that's social
continues, though.
interaction.
Right. It's
Apparently
that's
this
the
dude-
disconnect.
This dude had a buddy
It's on
with him
that
that
side
didn't
of
have a FOID card that was asking questions about a gun behind the fucking counter.
Which, depending on the situation, contextually speaking, could be sus.
Could be.
And has been sus. And will be sus in the future.
However, you can still answer a damn question.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know?
No, it's,
And he's-
the
and he
situation
says-
dictates the tactics, bro, always.
He asked a question.
Right?
He said it's not for sale. The friend asked where it's made. The reply, a damn gun manufacturer. Which I could see happening.
I
100%.
could see it, but that
It sounds a
that's
little
a little
embellished,
embellished.
Maybe
but
a
at the same time, they're not far off.
No,
Yeah.
no. Like it might have been
It's-
the manufacturer
Right.
instead of a damn gun manufacturer. You
See,
know? Like
see,
that's
to his credit, that's a little embellished because I could see him saying, for example, it's like where a Glock's made, and then he's like the manufacturer because Glock's obviously a manufacturer. But like that seems like he left a little bit out.
I
I'm not.
proceeded to give him my FOID. He examined it like a gynecologist doing a pelvic exam.
That was Blake. Right?
yeah, that's-
He put his spectacles on. Make
The-
it
Lou
sure.
Grish,
the
Little
spike
Lou
hits on-
Viscas.
Shout out to Lil Lube in the streets.
Little Lubrowski.
You're little Lubrowski is what the fuck?
Little Lou Broccoli, dude.
You look like Lil Lou Broccoli, dude. You paint them shits green. Fucking
Lubrowski.
heart healthy faces.
Ain't damn one of her heart's healthy. What the fuck?
What are you doing with your life, bro?
Living it.
Same.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
those two was laughing for like 30 seconds.
Just because you're alive doesn't mean
right.
you're living, people.
Right, I'm telling you, bro. And just because
We're
you're dying
fucking
doesn't
living
mean
right
you
now,
lived.
dude. It's fuck.
Episode 69 of the Shooting the Poo
69,
podcast is what
dude.
the fuck is taking place.
It's what's taking us down, it seems.
Whatever, dude. We went out with a smile on our face. Or something
dude.
on your face.
I didn't-
I'm like, who knows?
I'm thinking about all the times I've dealt with people that have just been dealing with people. You know what I mean?
But like, this is the thing though, is like the people that they've been dealing with have zero correlation with the people that we've been dealing with, other than the people that they dealt with that we deal with on a daily basis. So like,
I'm just out here stealing mags.
right, right. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like what?
And I white knighted on several levels. And the fucking so, but like,
You can't do that.
what?
I'm the
Right.
Dark Knight.
It was like the fucking what's the name from
Fucking
Bad Boys?
Batman over here.
Fucking, what was that movie when he fucking went back in time and it was fucking Martin Lawrence? But you know what I'm talking about. You
Wait,
know what
what?
I'm talking about, dude? With Martin, the Black
Back in
Knight,
time?
the Black dude. What?
Hold on.
Are you kidding me?
I'm so confused.
The Black Knight, dude. It was like the White Knight. It was like different. It was fucking with Martin Lawrence. It was a comedy, a medieval. I can't believe that you. No,
Specify that he was a white guy from Naperville, bro. This
who?
motherfucker that was complaining
I'm a
about
white
the
guy from
autism.
Naperville. My friend was
Damn,
from
he's
Africa.
entitled.
Was an African American from Plainfield.
African American.
Damn, dude.
See, me personally, I don't agree with the whole African American thing, because I'm not from Africa.
Right.
No, you're,
But you
you're-
are
you're
black.
Mexican.
I am black.
No, you're Mexican.
But like what?
Well, technically, I'm half black, so I'm just black.
He's blah.
I'm
But-
black.
But-
Much like his personality.
It's fucked up.
It's your fault.
Oh, dude.
I didn't ask people, man.
Oh, dude.
I'm surprised we're not all in jail yet.
But
Either
yeah,
way.
like, speaking of, dude, going back to the beginning of episode 69 of the Shooting the Pooch.
Okay, I still
I
haven't
can't
talked
remember
about the
that.
fucking Risky Krisky and admin results conspiracy that I have.
Just split it out right now. Split
They're
it
the
out.
same.
No, go ahead with what you were saying though.
Oh no, I was going back to like the indoctrination of college.
Yeah.
With the whole, cause like there was this thing. So my granddad got me a "I'm not African American, I'm black" shirt,
Okay.
and I
You
wore it because it was
simpleton,
hilarious.
Okay.
And then-
Was it all black with white print?
No, it was a red shirt with black print.
Surprise. Comes from a different name.
Yeah. And then like so many people were like on my case about it, and they were like,
Who was on the case?
just
dude?
just random people. They're like either dirty looks or like only two people walked up to me and said something. One was one of my professors, and then the other one was just like a random dude.
Okay.
And then they're like, "This is the reason why there's such a disconnect," basically. And I was like, "What?" And then like, cause like the first time I forgot I was wearing the shirt,
Okay.
and then like
That was almost. Were you there with the dude that fucking with the shirt that said "Stop being racist"? But then he proceeded.
Oh
to
no,
call us
that happened before I clocked it.
that was the,
But-
it was one of the
That's the one you
best.
get the
Yeah.
video of.
But yeah, like
It's great.
cause it's like I'm not African American. I've never even seen Africa.
Right.
But yeah, but
Leave it in the comment section below what he just said.
there's a whole paragraph.
Right.
But yeah, then like the whole
Very
thing
efficient
happened,
language.
and then like I'm not African American. I'm just American, and I'm black.
Right.
And then,
Fortunately.
but
Speaking, you really need to start warning me when he's coming over, bro. I need to fucking make sure the neighbors aren't home and shit.
came over with the duffel.
Fucking
With the duffel.
With the
shit's
Nike
fucking sus,
stuff,
dude. The neighbors are asking questions. You know, they got the
With
cameras
the
up now. They
team
just set up
would be
last week, bro.
They know I'm around
They're
here.
not even pointing towards the front yard. It's all the side yard for some reason.
Everybody's like, my ring's picking up double negatives.
That's a callback. Shout out to the AZG, dude.
Callbacks before the video started, even. It's fucking-
But yeah, like that whole thing is just, you know,
Right, it's kind of fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah.
But but like, we don't care about your side of the story. It's just the idea that the overall encompassing idea. But no, the fucking for real though. But this is like it's a perfect example though that like, and we talk about it all the time. I talk about it all the time. Is that like these are the people like everybody does want to back the blue. I wish in my heart of hearts that I could back the blue, dude. Who would not want to think that there is a fighting force out there with only your best interests at heart that is all day 24/7 out there minutes away to save the day. Right? That sounds like utopia to me, which is the problem.
But that's naivety.
Right. It's unbehooving of you.
It's not,
So,
the way I look at it is that with all real world experience, as far as like just dealing with people in general, at this point, it's not like I hate them, but it's not I don't like them either for doing. Yeah, like nobody's gonna like me for doing my job.
but
only
what do you
most-
mean, though?
But like, say for example,
I would like you for doing your job.
No, but,
selling
like,
guns.
But
And I
see,
like
here's the
people
thing.
selling guns.
But nobody's gonna wear a fucking rinks or whatever wristband that says they do their job type of thing.
I'm doing it.
But like nobody's gonna have a fucking flag that says "back the gun shop" type of thing.
I would.
For us doing our job, just the way it's like.
no. See, this is the
I'll
thing.
get a
We're the
custom
bad
made race
guys.
gun and sport flag
We're
right
the
now.
bad guys. We're the
Hang
bad
that
guys,
bitch up
though.
in the background.
No, this is the thing.
Hang it in the front yard.
It's our fault that we're not giving the people their guns. And it's our fault that they waited till last minute to get their guns. And it's our fault that fucking the shit didn't come in time and they don't understand because the last time they bought a gun was fucking 5 years ago where the law was different when you could call it in before it got there. But now if it's a transfer, not an extension of our direct distributor inventory, we can't call it in until it gets there. So then you order some shit online because you
Uh-oh.
Shit.
they know about the hacks.
Yeah.
They're fucking trying to cut us off, dude. But like, so you order some shit online thinking it's sweet, or thinking you got a better deal, or thinking like, how many people bought Anderson lowers? How many Anderson lowers? But then the transfer fee costs more than the lower
Or itself. Yeah.
for each one. Like,
Yep.
it's like, what are you doing, bro? But whatever.
I can't deal with the 6061, but that's for another podcast.
You got to show up once in a while for that to even be a possibility.
Well, you know,
For real, dude.
I'm
I'm shocked he's here. We're not even.
That's
live.
what I'm saying.
Second
dude.
time.
That's
now,
what I'm
dude.
saying, dude. And see, he
Fucking-
didn't realize he thought it was
He
live
thought it was
because
live.
he literally.
He thought 69
No, fuck
is
you.
interesting enough.
No.
Numb.
Right.
That, like,
And it should have
it-
been probably.
I was trying to get
No.
more viewership out of my constituents that I deal with.
His
And
constituents that he dealt with.
and
I would like to know.
I
Leave
used
it
the
down
wrong-
below
I used the wrong
in the comment section below.
I used the wrong nomenclature, and all of a sudden I'm the
His
bad guy.
constituents, dude. You flagged the shit out of me doing that for one, and I shoot it, dude. This is at least fucking 3A. Shut up, dude.
See if I can get it through the hair, dude.
Yeah, dude, just sprayed it for him real quick. He's getting- I didn't think he was gonna do it, but he did it.
Thread the needle.
Thread the needle.
Yeah, you skipped it off the scalp lecture. He's a Navajo now. But the fucking.
Really, fucking. I still think that I should call fucking Shine's cousin Chief from now on. 'Cause
That's
got
fucked up
scalped.
though, because while it was his
It
fault,
was fucked up. It was 100% his fault. And he's fine. He's
Fine.
perfectly fine now.
Right.
You know? No fucking TBIs or nothing, bro. It's fine.
Oh,
No permanent injuries, you know.
right?
A nice scar.
Other than the fucking what's
He lost his mullet, bro, but like, you know,
it's a shame,
that's,
dude. That's like when fucking
that's a
Sam's-
permanent mental scar.
Samson, if you're
he's all weak.
right, dude, because he fucking lost the mullet,
Oh,
dude.
Like,
So-
literally
and
just,
that
like,
was it.
fucking
That was the tick, dude. He told him not to cut it.
everything.
He
was-
told him not to cut it. You know what happens when he cut it? He's got more powers, dude. You're no longer a Power Ranger of God when you cut
When you cut the mullet.
That's- So, like, and I'm not trying to be blaspheming, but, like, the
What?
idea, though, that, you know, it is what it is. You know? You don't have... You got a little something, probably, but I don't know.
It's just because like the water beads off. So
Water beads off, dude.
That's
It's
what
even
grab the
the
clippers,
water's
bro. You
trying
want
to
a
save
mull?
itself.
We can hit you up with the mull,
Dude,
dude.
we'll
I got
fucking-
the clips.
No,
I got
I'll
the clips.
Lucy
dude.
fade your ass with the mull, dude,
I got
right
the little
now.
fade already.
You don't have no
Nah,
fade.
dude,
The
that
only
ain't
thing
no
that's
fade,
faded
bro.
is me around this bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm perfectly sane and sobs. But
Gets red flagged.
You have the clips though.
regardless,
You keep dick in half.
train like you fight. I'm ready at
Wouldn't
any
be,
time.
wouldn't be the first mullet that was cut on this channel.
We did a live mullet cutting. We should cut your mullet. And
Let's
whether
do it.
you like it or not, we're going to do it regardless.
Yeah,
Just so you
yeah.
know, this is like a preemptive strike like George Bush and Iraq. We got him! But
It's inconsensual mullet.
that's not a word, so it still counts.
Unconsensual?
No,
Yeah, unconsensual. That's
No.
what it is.
No.
I do not-
Consenting.
We're consenting for you.
Yes. we are
Right.
consenting.
That's 2 versus 1. And considering
consensual.
that you're not a full vote to begin with, you're outnumbered.
Talked about it. You know,
We
it's
tie him to the
whole-
fuck. I feel like a bit. This is what your boy brought last time.
The
It is.
Pabst.
That's
Yeah,
what your boy
PBR,
brought, dude. I don't know if it's the Polish or the black side of
It's both.
him, but like what he's just
I don't
trying
know.
to fit in.
All the polls line up
Like,
during
that's
Heinekens.
what it. This is what
At least,
I feel like.
at least it's not a bud.
I feel like a fucking Finoik even drinking this, but it was the only thing left in there that wasn't some fucking queer fruity shit like that. So
Still got more alcohol content.
then this,
Yes.
regardless.
Guaranteed.
That's just the upset stuff.
The regular
Okay.
regular Mike's has more alcohol than that does.
This is not 3.5%.
It's fucking maybe 4.
No way.
Leave it in the comp section below.
What did it say?
I can't read it.
16 calories.
So regular Mike's is 5.
I don't know where it would say. I never buy these, so I don't know where it would say it on the can.
They're selling stuff illegal. They don't have the alcohol content on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see.
Just downs it.
Right. I
Just
steal
beats, dude.
Fuck! What is this, you false flag? And he keeps taking. You've been sipping out of this shit for the last hour.
For a while.
False flagging.
It don't say, dude.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I haven't seen one that did say.
That means that doesn't have any alcohol in it.
It's all placebes.
It's fake beer, dude.
It's basically no dudes.
But he's still gonna drink it because he's a super gremlin.
My name's Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white.
4.8% alcohol.
Except from-
PBR.
I'm not a trap baby anymore. I'm a suburbs kid.
PBR is a 4.8% alcohol.
I had a kicker ramp when I was growing up. That's how you know, dude, because you butt it up. I used to butt mine up. We had this fucking. I had one of those little fucking polymer kicker ramps. And I used to butt it up to the fucking because we had the sidewalk. There was a sidewalk, right? And I would use like the driveway as like a bank, like an incline. You come up, you bust a little fucking, and then you bust it back down. But then like also on the sidewalk, I would have like the rails or the fucking.
Oh, I gotta take a piss. It just
He's
hit
like-
me out of nowhere.
It's like we're talking about skateboarding. I can't relate
We still got the Vans.
because of my Dogecoin. Is that recorded? What are you doing, dude?
That's
This is
because
not
of the
helping-
Dogecoin, bro.
this is
Nothing
not-
else. Nothing incriminating. It's fine.
It's all
But-
incriminating.
I've been helping you out
We-
with that lately.
We
Stop
need, we
incriminating
need
yourself.
to talk. Hold up. We need to talk about the Hey Dudes on your fucking feet right now.
What about them? They're comfy.
Because it fits perfectly
Okay.
with the fact that you have an
Homosexuals.
F-150 with a brand new fucking crate motor in it
That
that's just
doesn't-
sitting there doing
Doesn't
nothing.
drive.
It's 'cause it's a
Doesn't-
project
Because
car.
even
It's
as a project
car.
truck,
That's where you
first
live
off.
now. Where the fuck?
but like any dude wearing some Hey Dudes is
They're like,
asking,
"Hey,
"Hey Dudes!" like that's a
Did
fucking
you guys come
sus-ass
up with
part.
that?
No,
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 completely
dude.
impromptu.
And
But-
my girlfriend wears them, and you even peeped them, dude.
Like-
the fucking,
Like I
'cause he wears
said
them,
though,
and he
right
was
after
like,
we
"They're
cut,
mad
it's
comfy."
fine
That's
for a
what they
chick
say,
to
dude.
wear Hey Dudes
How much-
because at least
What
they're in the
size shoe do
dick,
you wear? 13.
you know.
I'm getting you some.
No.
You gotta
But,
wear
like,
'em.
The only peeps wearing Hey Dudes are the peeps sitting in the fucking Waffle House parking lot and their lifted fucking trucks, scared to
who?
jump the curb into the driveway.
Ooh, boy,
Alright.
they don't want to.
First
They
of
into a
all,
fucking road.
They don't want to
Like,
put the
that's
rim
it.
on the.
That's it.
They might.
That is
They might
it.
shake loose their
First
aluminum
of all,
bed.
first of all,
No, there's an aluminum bed. It's not the
Reason
same
one
rigid.
is
It's not the same
because
structural integrity.
Waffle
steel
House
bed.
is fire. And
Listen.
second of all, I rock nothing but beadlocks. So I go off road.
Cool. You spent way too much money on fucking wheels you're never gonna
You-
utilize.
You're
What off-roading because it's parked in your fucking
You're-
yard, bro?
Kid
You ain't got
first
nowhere the
of
fuck else.
off-roading
The
is
fuck are you
driving down
talking about?
55. Get the fuck out of here with your off-road.
Getting on the
net.
off ramp.
Your ass is
Off-road
never
shit ain't never been on
wilderness
the road
period.
yet, dude. That's the fucking
Right,
shit he's
dude.
talking.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like he fucking walks on the sidewalk. He's like, I'm overlanding. Get the
This
fuck-
is not fair.
No, it's
This is no
100%
fair.
This is a 2v1.
100% fair.
Gets one snorkel, starts talking about my truck.
Oh, what trucks, dude?
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't even
Nobody's ever seen it. Nobody's ever seen it. I seen it.
First
But-
off, it's a Ford, so it ain't even a truck. All right.
Oh,
Second off,
dilapidated.
where?
All right.
Just
Where?
the same spot all the time.
Pull up.
He
I'm
can't.
Pull up.
We'd have to pull up to his location to even admire the.
Second off, didn't you say your
Lack of
dad
truck.
bought it?
my granddad bought
Your
it.
gra-
It's-
ain't even your
it's
truck
part
and
of-
shit.
He passed it.
Who
down.
you talking about? That's Cheyenne's truck, dude. What you
Bullshit, dude. Bullshit.
See that wasn't in the sit rep last time.
Little snort.
Little
That's what we
snort.
call him. Dude. We got Blake as Little Lubricious,
Little
aka
Viscose.
Little Low Viscose. This is Lil Snort, dude.
Little snort.
Little Snort.
A little
dude.
bubble in the pond.
Right, dude.
It's
Like
fucking-
barely with a lily
Yo,
pad.
yo,
and shit.
Dad-
Like he
Yo, the
fucking,
other day I saw
he
fucking
got
H.
stuck
Wills,
mudding, but still could breathe.
I was in fucking H. Wills the other day, bro. You know, there's a fucking parking spot. It's got
Shout
that
out to
curb
the
in the
H.
middle with
Wills.
some grass and shit. I was about to fucking record myself just driving over it just to fucking talk shit to Ken. To
He
Keen.
couldn't do that with the lightning. He'd get stuck
He
on the
wouldn't,
curb.
he wouldn't be able to do it, bro.
He'd
He
be
was stuck
high-centered.
at his bump.
That's a different type of thing.
But no, it doesn't count.
Gotta
because
respect the lightning, man.
no, because
No.
fuck. First
No,
of all,
you don't.
fuck a
It's a
Ford
Ford.
Lightning,
And
dude.
it's
I
still
would
got the
take a
5.4
fucking
in it, just like your
S10.
bullshit ass F-150.
I would take a El Camino.
100%.
Gay.
Oh, what?
Gay.
Gay.
Fuck out my house.
Right.
Hi, out my house.
Get the fuck out of my
Big-
studio.
Leave that shit.
Yeah, no, yeah, you
Big
could
fag
definitely. You're
energy.
gonna have to, regardless of. But the idea, though,
Careful,
that
you're driving without a headlight. All right.
the idea that you think that a Ford Lightning
I take it Ford lightning.
in any way, I'll stab you in the
Ford
neck.
Lightning over an
In
El
any
Camino,
way,
dude,
shape,
fucking-
or form.
I take a first gen Ford Lightning. 2 gas.
I'm just gonna have to take another one. It's fucking.
Listen, I don't know how many fixed blades on me, dude. This is a scalp, dude. And you are looking like a prime Swiffer pad, my bro. But I'm gonna stab myself putting it away. I made it. It was sketchy for a second, but I committed.
Yeah, the focus. real quick.
But yeah, the fucking, I can't, and this is not even because I'm biased as a Chevy guy.
Imagine. Little.
I can't imagine because like
little bow tie boy.
little bow tie boy. At least I'm presentable at family functions.
Presentable.
You know what I'm saying? Your ass showing up with a fucking wrinkly ass fucking t-shirt. Okay,
Why do you
at
fuck
least I
around
got
to push your
at
truck
least I got a
the rest of the
fucking
way?
bow tie. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
And
built
you,
tough.
The whole way for
you know,
your ass.
you have to
Nah.
be built tough to deal with the mental anxiety of the idea that every time you fucking, it might not. So like, the whole idea and the premise behind it is that we only care about your ownership of a Ford product in a sense of we want you to have reliable transportation because there's a point in time
Really, we're just looking out for your safety.
in the
That's all
Mujahideen,
it is.
proverbially speaking, that we might not be able to pick you up. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just at your better interest, perhaps, to invest in a Chevrolet.
I can't do it.
If you got it, you can't.
I
You
can't
can't be right.
I can't have the
You
Chevrolet
can't make
booty.
good life choices. Is that what you're saying right now?
I have
I mean, it
great,
makes
I have great
sense. I
life
mean,
choices.
it's the fucking.
I have
Daddy,
great
why the
life
fuck are you here? Is my
Where else
next
would I
question.
be?
Right. See. He's man after my own heart. But
Except for the Ford.
right.
And the
see,
Hayden's.
yeah,
But they're
it
matching.
does get a little suspect
When you got the Hayden's
Like,
and a Ford,
when you got both, and both of them don't work for their intended purpose. Like,
Ain't never been on
like
a
you
boat
might
and shit.
feel
when you-
comfortable
when you're telling
until
the
you try and pull out of that parking spot. Like, there's not, I don't know.
When you're telling the truth, they try to silence you. You
So
know
the
what I mean?
problem is, bro, the Hayden's is supposed to be a boat shoe and shit, but his ass can't swim. He ain't getting on a boat.
Right,
The fuck kinda
dude.
shit?
That's I didn't even
First
think
of all,
about that
first-
aspect.
See,
He's got
I
floaties.
know you didn't think about it because think about it like this: Mexicans swim real good, but black people don't. So I
Yeah,
swim
so
okay.
at best,
See, he's just denying.
Rio
the
Grande
facts
is
over
a
here.
shallow rift, dude. All right? Like, that don't mean they can swim. But you could wait.
Most of
If they
that
were
probably-
Cuban, maybe might get away with it. At least
right,
be
they
good
got
with a
dinghies
boat
and shit.
and
Like
shit.
they
Fucking
fabricated
everything
something.
floats.
And
It's
it's
the
like
salt.
the scene from the
It's the
Titanic.
salt water that helps you float a little bit more. I'm a freshwater swimmer.
he's
Yeah,
a
you ain't a
freshwater. There's nothing fresh about your water.
You might float, but you ain't swimming.
I swim actually pretty good.
I would,
Pool party at
I've
the TT's house.
I've never seen you. Listen, I got a pond and shit, but
There
it's
is.
fucking not.
I'll race you across it. Let's go.
For sure.
I'm in my truck the whole time.
Race for
Snorkel
pinks.
shit.
His
Yeah.
snorkel falls off.
Yo ass gonna look like Jade Struck. Some deep level fucking triple entendre level fucking jokey poos, but the fucking
I'm not racing your ass for paint. I want that piece of shit. Okay. Like, I know I'd win, but I don't want to have to get rid of it. The problem is my ass looked that bad,
right.
bro.
You could use it as like a shoot house car.
Baby,
Put some bullet
That's
holes
fucked
through
up.
it. Or whatever. Listen,
So
it
Keeney
might
the
as well
motor
just
for when
be
his
parked
blows up.
somewhere else. More
I'd
useful.
win and sell
Bro,
it for
I could
parts.
just sell Keeney the motor so he'll have a backup when his blows up.
Because that's
So
a
it's
probability, being that he himself is a Ford owner. So
With
the
a 5.4
idea,
and his fucking
so
lightning.
listen,
It's fucking.
one is none, two is one, three is even better.
the
Backups
realist
to
you
the
want
backups,
5 because it's a Ford.
at least,
At
and
least
that's
5.
just so you can make it through like a week.
That's
I'd beat him for
Maybe-
pinks. I beat him for pinks.
maybe
In
you get
what?
Parts.
In what?
You get 8 of those 5.4s.
The
It might
Impala?
last you long enough to match the
You
fucking.
can't even see where you're going on the left side. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. Oh shit!
Oh man, god damn it!
Stop taking the Lord's name in vain. That's why this shit keeps happening, bro.
Get struck by lightning.
God motherfucking damn it!
That's fucked up.
That's
Dude,
horrible.
that you would even say some shit like that. Some blaspheming ass type of shit like that, dude. It's fucked up.
I mean, I don't know what's wrong with saying "God damn it" though.
Because bear in mind,
I'm
you,
asking the Lord to damn this camera to hell.
yeah, and
What's
you
wrong?
know what?
You can't command the Lord.
Yeah, because who
it
the
is a
fuck are
request,
you?
is it not?
No, it's
Can you
a
not make a
demand.
request?
It's a demand because you're not saying God, please.
There's no question
It's
mark
not-
at the end.
Please,
It's not-
God damn it!
It's not if you see fit to damn this piece of shit. Canon camera that was supposed to be $1,000 and work like $1,000 compute cam or whatever the fuck. It just doesn't work that way. So, but you are demanding in your request, and so to believe that you yourself, as just a regular man, let alone the man that you are, could just demand the Lord of Lords, to just act on
Do thy bidding.
right. There's a
disconnect.
right. Like I don't know how else.
Specificity as to which
He's specificizing.
He's
He's
motherfucking.
motherfucking philosophizing and
but
specificizing
as
right
to
now.
which God was being referenced.
There's only one.
Right, so I don't know where he's out here sacrificing goats in the backyard, and I don't take any type of part of that whatsoever, ever. Like that, never. And you see it, I'm not doing that shit. But the fucking
Scales
might
is
be
about to win the lottery out of
he's
nowhere.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He might be fucking specificizing some noms, dude. He's almost like fucking Earl, dude.
Who's Earl?
His name, like he's the type of dude. He's just scummy. And then all of a sudden he catches him.
Now
You never see My Name Is Earl?
With the mustache.
Right.
Yeah,
but I
it's
can't
like
grow.
the opposite side of the house. It's like he didn't even have the advantage of free. He had to earn the $100,000 that he won went to the mustache, and that then there in and of itself improved his life. So that like it's a different story dialect, but it's like it's like when you play Knights of the Old Republic, and you could be a Jedi or a Sith, or sometimes you could be somewhere in the mids. He chose his own way.
Force sensitive.
Right. He's very sensitive about the mustache, which is why we try not to bring it up all the time. I missed my calling. At the same time, I'm only it would be nothing but crowd work. I would just show up on stage and make fun of everybody.
Just roasting everything.
Paying money to see me.
It would pay money to
that would be
roasted.
That would be the whole thing, dude.
Makes sense.
But
Freezes up.
no, never.
So anyway,
So you still never got to your conspiracy theory.
Yes, dude. Fucking. So, I don't know, and this sounds homosexual.
okay.
Most things.
Nice way to start this one off.
And that's it for episode 69 of the Shootingthepooppodcast. Podcast. Good night, folks.
That's all, folks.
Like what? And this is gonna sound very homosexual. Like heterosexual, complete opposite.
Like the antithesis almost to the entire
What?
idea spectrum.
We're gonna have another repeat of last week where there's just things that don't make sense due to the editing in this video.
Right,
I feel,
it was
like,
just
it's
constant
just-
all the way through. Here's the
There
actual
was
timeline.
it's just something might have to be cut. I don't know. It's just fucking for the sake of.
Let it ride. Fuck 'em.
That's what I'm worried about here.
We'll
that might be your plan.
we'll throw
I don't
the
know,
feds
man.
off the plan.
There's people saying
Listen, I'm
things about
dedicated to
administrative
one.
results.
And one alone.
Simpleton Roughnecks.
Oh, man. Yeah,
listen,
dude, Simpleton
motherfucker.
Roughnecks, dude. That'd be rough as fuck, dude. Sandpapers.
We don't know customer service exists.
No, you don't.
Well, they didn't deserve it. Because
You
I
ain't gotten your money
when
yet.
I
You ain't
give
got
some
customer-
customer serve, dude, it's the best. I got old ladies giving me German chocolates because of the fucking quality customer service that I gave them. And they didn't deserve it because the whole time these motherfuckers was like, "Oh, this is cool." The fucking flagging the shit in my whole face and everything. Like just they were scanning.
What was that one guy with the Wisconsin hat? That he was pointing the shotgun at you. The KSG,
That's
remember?
there's a lot of business.
No, because
There's a lot of people.
he was like, I'd appreciate it if you don't point the gun at me. I'm not. Well, I'm looking down the barrel of it right now.
So the last time I was in there, I had this old dude fucking flag me like 10 times in a row, dude. Literally fucking, instead of flagging the fucking person behind the counter, went sideways and flagged me and holding my baby. Like,
That's fucked up. That's a fucked up shit.
bro.
He's got some inner inadequacies he needs to deal with.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
It's him.
Right, dude. He was working
He's
with
the
him the whole
bar, man.
time. It was a
Fucking Key West
reenactment.
going.
They were trying. It was
Yeah.
a run through. They were
What,
trying.
what is that called? The something?
Precisely.
Yeah. It's back to your conspiracy theory that it's
So
totally
listen,
homosexual.
dude, this is my thing. This is my thing. Like, it's not. It sounds. What I was saying is, it sounds homosexual. To
That's
even
the concerning part.
to even contemplate
Yes.
the idea of what's going on with micro niche YouTube gun channel celebrity.
Okay.
But and this is what I meant to talk to you about with before on previous podcasts that you were on. But like the idea of an administrative results, a risky crisky, an XYZ fucking dude with a balaclava or a face mask or whatever. Do you not, for any reason, for any fucking example, feel as if they might be controlled opposition, dude? Or that they might be some.
Well, anybody could.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, why
He
is it
obviously is.
never? If I was controlled opposition, dude, I'd suck start a toaster myself. But like the fucking. The
He's
idea-
conflicting wolves inside of him.
Well,
I got
like,
two
you
wolves
hear-
inside of me.
Right.
One snores, honk, snoo, another one me.
verbatim, almost. But like like for real though, like that's because I don't know if you caught the latest schizo rant, but it sounds like very influential
Oh, I didn't catch it. It released last night, didn't it? Right?
or whenever it was.
Yeah, something
and
like
it's
that.
not even an actual video. It's him supposedly screaming in his car,
Yep.
which it was him in a car screaming, and like it just he
So-
seems much like other people we may have come across in our lives, very agitator in nature. It seems very so, and this is the
Maybe
thing.
that was the what is it? The straw that broke the camel's back.
So right, but
He's
this
gone full feral.
This is the whole idea of it all is like even people like Garantha, even people like Lucas, which I would exclude Lucas myself from this opinion because he does on a regular basis talk about the individual civilian and the individual preparedness and understanding. So even if he was controlled opposition, just like we know to believe that Alex Jones is controlled opposition, they still give you enough to bite. Like he still has legitimately, even if he's controlled op or not, he still has given us 99.97 times repeating fucking correct information. Like they did actually turn the frogs gay. So like that's facts though. It's not even it's a joke, but like they really did. So like it's
So that's why I got you to wear Hey Dudes.
right, dude.
And buy an F-150 that you didn't even buy.
Well, you know, it's more as you don't really want to invest in that kind of thing. But either way, like the idea that like they're because who knows, anybody like me, for example, like I got the shades on now, dude.
Uh-oh.
But like
Shade.
I'm right, literally and metaphorically speaking. But like I'm legitimately, and I think I've proven such, and I don't have to fucking argue about it, and I don't care, regardless of what people think. But like I am legitimately the same person on camera and off camera as
So
you are, and as I would say you are. But the people don't know you like that. But the people have seen years of mediocre at best YouTube gun channel content from me to know that I haven't switched up, dude. But that's also probably because I ain't never made it out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still as gutta as it gets, dude. Where I got it out the mud.
He's got to chill the fuck
I
out.
got it out the mud, but it's still murky. You know, so like, but like, it is what it is. So
Very high-strung individual.
who? We ain't even playing in that octave, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
The bound broken string.
that was a perfect shove, dude. I hope you got that on camera.
did.
Under pressure, coming down on me. But like for real though, like the idea though that like there's all these mainstream dudes could be just like in the rap game, right? Right? The
industry
SoundCloud.
plant.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. For real though. For real. Because like it's not. It would be too easy. Because how many times do these dudes like risk and again, this is not a comparison or a dick measuring contest or whatever, but like I get on every Sunday night, 8:30 Central Standard Time, except for Mother's Day. Shout out to moms, love you. That
all
like
of our mom dukes.
that like I say way worse shit than he's ever said in any of his shit, and I've never rolled a fucking disclaimer. So I've said worse
Not
shit
financial
tonight.
or militant
Look,
advice.
look. So, but like,
It's not freezing like our shit's freezing. Get on our level.
like, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, for real, he's got really short upload times. Like, I don't know, but like for real, like either way, even if it's just merely coincidental, it just seems very instigatory. Making up words, but like instigative. I don't even know how you would say it, but like it seems like it is controlled opposition. A lot of these dudes that are covering their faces because I don't cover my face. Like I got so, but like
Still got the beard, bro. That's covering your face.
well, that's just to hide the.
Wait,
ugly.
also you gotta think about too, is that the two dudes mentioned are also registered people.
That's what I'm saying. Supposedly.
Well, yeah.
But that's the other thing too is if these are the people, I could understand. Like, have you ever watched Coke Man 2423?
I don't believe so now.
You should.
But that sounds very interesting.
Yes.
Should not.
No, you should because
If
it'll
you
change. your life.
enjoy what little brain cells you have left.
No, see, because that is the true. He shows things on the internet that he probably should show.
He shows everything he shows on the internet he probably shouldn't show. It's fucking.
But because of his anonymity,
Okay.
to whatever the extent may be, pull up the fucking. Where's the phone books, dude? So
Is that a rattler?
there's a lot of shit going on. And it's all off the books.
You know it's on the internet.
Right, but that's the beauty of it all.
So then,
Because it's almost here's their nose and he's rubbing it in.
Okay.
So, and he's been deleted and repeated.
that's
See,
paper
dude?
towel.
See? This is
That is
exactly
paper-
the type of shit they don't want you knowing about the Coke Man 2423, dude. You might get some fucking ideas, dude.
This just seems like a regular day with the boys.
And that's exactly what it is. And they're rooting that. They're taking that from them. So, just raging, weaponized
With
autism
autism?
at every turn.
Was that Mario?
Yes, dude.
Yes.
Because he hopped down the wrong tunnel.
He got stuck there. Not even magged up into the trash, just the ground.
No, there's a whole. You should.
Or just him pissing on his guns.
Yeah, no, he literally.
No way.
Yeah. Is that what this is? Are we watching the piss?
It might be. It might just be.
Also, he says all types of things that you're not supposed
Yeah,
to say on YouTube.
yeah.
Just blatantly.
Like, intro to every video, damn near.
Like, he's definitely called
It's
y'all
got
some
the gold,
Mondays.
gold tiger stripe eagle.
With
Leaned up
no
against-
sights. Oh no, it's just
PS3.
blends out the PS3.
Yeah.
The PS3 or the D.
Probably the PS3.
He's pissed about it.
He's about to
Quite
shoot it in
literally.
his house with a needle, perhaps.
We gotta skip through this though.
It's fucking.
It sounds like he plays the part.
No, he for real. He's having the inner monologue.
Yeah.
Like
It's the voices.
He is the Joker,
He's the
dude.
physical embodiment
He's
of the
Harvey
voices.
Dent, or somebody to the likes. But like it's completely unleashed
Unleashed.
on YouTube, and it's free.
Just here's the leash. Unleash it. Okay.
Can they hear what we're hearing, dude?
I don't know quite.
I hope not, because the fuck.
These are the type of people that need to have guns in their possession.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone's just dry firing against their head. Whoa. You know, this reminds me of like, could you imagine if we had these for 12 better? We got them when we were 40.
Excellent choice. USP 45.
No way, not underwater.
He's doing it, dude, for the
Fully
love of the
underwater.
game. For the love of the game,
Is
dude.
he about to fuck over the pool? Yes.
100%.
He's like, I didn't think it was gonna go
I
that
don't
far.
travel that far underwater, dude.
Didn't feed.
I don't think so.
They're just holding their breath this whole time.
He dies because of it.
Just see him there floating with the
It had nothing to do with the gun.
Yeah, because you just concussed yourself.
Twice.
Just the sound effect. I really hope the
Oh.
people at home can hear over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one kind of hurt my wrist.
Precisely. You need to go. You have homework.
Okay, I gotta watch
You
all
have to go
of
home and
it.
watch every single one of his vids.
Okay. It's just obnoxious. So
Just underwater. Could you imagine just stumbling upon this scene? He fucked over the Makarov, dude.
Just slap.
Oh, he didn't let it fully fill with water, did he?
man, he was under there. What do you mean full
Well, no,
of
because
water,
like
dude?
it could, the bubbles could still be coming out, and the pressure
bubbles,
difference could
dude.
fuck the gun over.
I don't know, dude.
Have you seen that
Not
Mexican
bubbles.
dude that was gonna shoot a catfish, and he
No.
had just the barrel in the water with the rest of the gun out of the water, and it fucking cartooned his barrel?
I believe it.
Mexicans, I tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh. Is that in a gun? Just dry
He
fires.
said, "Who gives a fuck?"
That's what I'm saying. Don't drop the slide on a Glock. You might crack it.
This is an acid trip when you're sober.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
See, this is stuff that we could be doing, but we have to make money and pay taxes and stuff.
But guys, we're
Right,
at
I don't know
over
how we
2
got-
hours now. We have broken 2 hours now. I think it's about time we call it an end to episode 69 of the Shooting
Never.
Podcast. Then we continue to watch Cookman
Is he gonna
24
bump fire,
23
dude?
videos
Is he gonna
on the big screen over there.
hold on? Is he gonna bump it, dude?
He might
He's
bump it, dude. He's
dude.
bumping it, dude. He's bumping the fuck out that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's about to.
Is that a fucking bipod
He's
for
bumping,
the
dude.
foregrip, dude?
He's
Bipod
fucking,
for the
yeah, it's
foregrip,
the
dude?
grip pod, dude. The grip pod, dude.
That is
Yeah,
pretty gross.
bro. Yeah, it was a grip pod, my dude. And failing the bump skis, dude. There we
There
go.
we go.
Straight into the ground.
Right. Then there's no aiming
No.
because there's never been a target.
In any it's not a target.
The
phone
target's in your
bumps.
mind.
I'm right, dude. Like,
Oh man, we lost camera.
yeah, probably for good reason. I hope they could hear everything that's going on. Either way, we didn't even. But the more listen, we haven't even closed out the idea of what I was talking about, which he kept bringing up, which I did want to bring up, and now that you're here, you don't think? Just as a real quick closing caption, you don't think that some, if not a lot of these dudes in the gun industry, gun culture, gun community, gun channel, YouTube type of motherfuckers are not industry plants for one reason or another? Whether it be just to shill for products or just to fucking coerce motherfuckers into doing some boob type shit so they could get hung up in court later or whatever it is. Like, you don't think for 1 second that you just wholeheartedly trust any of these dudes?
Well, 2 points. One,
Especially
I don't
dudes
wholeheartedly trust
that cover their
any person
face.
I've never met before.
Right? I would hope
And
so.
Also,
And even most people that you have met.
well,
you should.
even I mean, but you're in control who you put yourself around.
Yes.
So why are
Facts.
you here?
Well, it's because you guys are pretty cool autists.
Well, no, I'm talking about why do we trust
We are
you to
very
be here?
artistic.
Well,
or autistic or
Yeah.
whatever. We're just painting the canvas.
Yeah.
That's really
And
what
then
it amounts to.
Also, I would say it's like 50-50. You're 100% correct, and you just gotta chill out a bit. Because it could just be memes and fun and like, hey, something. Sometimes you gotta
memes and
smile,
fun,
smile
so
in
they
the
memes and
smile
fun.
through the raindrops. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that it's all fun. Like, don't take anything seriously, but also, you stare into the abyss, it stares back at you.
Damn, dude, I don't like what I see.
So yeah, like 100%, it could be fucking feds. They got YouTube. They're false flagging. Oh, this is like the coolest guy right now, and like all of a sudden, then yeah,
I'm
like,
not a fed, dude.
well, but also
I am.
it could just be these are which is fed like to say, but these are like-minded individuals. You know what I mean?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But
Who
at the same
knows?
time, you gotta take it for what it's worth because it's just a video on YouTube.
Right, but like that's the thing though, because that is the only media influence we primarily have. We don't have infomercials or commercials or daytime TV shows or talk shows or fucking
That would be
even
pretty
not,
cool though.
even not it would be, but they would never allow it. But like
So
even
we're gonna
on
convert some Glocks today.
even on the fucking wildlife fucking hunting channels or whatever the fuck.
This here's a Remington
Even-
700.
Even when they're showing
Not
people
even,
shoot
bro.
U.S.P.S.A. or what, it's like
Those get
it's
too
never.
tactical.
Yeah.
It's always.
drowning.
It's always a sporting purpose. It's never the true invocation of the Second Amendment, which I hope to never have to participate again with this every time.
Every time. We start getting constitutional in here.
Right.
How dare we?
And they don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So like, that's the issue though. So like, legitimately, like there is a disconnect. There is an alternate reality. There is some kind of idea that like the idea of freedom exists only if people are willing to fight for it, and when people are not, it ceases to exist. And that seems to be the reality that we find ourselves in today, and it's disgusting, it's disheartening, it's demoralizing, and that's only because of the people that are lackadaisical and lazy and complacent. There's a lot of people out there that feel the way that we feel. There's a lot of people out there that feel the way that you've. Again, we got impromptu night vision, dude, for free. We didn't even have to spend like $4 or $5 grand. It's
Just
impressive.
gotta talk about it for a little bit.
Right. It's very weird. It's very weird. Hopefully we don't get copyright stricken for the Coke Man videos. But either shout out to the Coke Mans. But the fucking, like, the idea though, the overwhelming principle is that, again, whether it's because the flower van's down the street fucking cutting off the connection or not, or it's all just a big coinkydink and he don't know how to build a computer, or anywhere in between,
Probably the latter.
we don't know.
Could be.
So
it
like,
could or couldn't be. That's
right,
the thing.
and that's the problem.
To be or
It's
not
like
to
we
be,
have
that's the
no
question.
for sure idea. The possibility, the realm of
But
existence.
that's to live in life, though.
That's what I'm saying.
the
And
danger
freedom is not
zone.
free, and without risk, there is no reward. Period. Point blank. So,
You gotta risk it for the
Live-
brisket.
or the biscuit. Fuck the Crisket because he might be controlled opposition. So,
Triscuits are
Bars.
pretty good though.
I do like Triscuits. They are. It's like a healthy fiber alternative to other. Either way, the fucking. Realistically, seriously though, like it is weird to me, and especially now with today, fucking admin coming out with his actual face, which he's already been doxxed, so it's kind of a given. Like it's already out there, shit like that. Like it really, he wants to say that it was his move, but it really wasn't his move. But at the same time, a lot of
There's
these
also a
dudes,
joke too.
a lot of these dudes though, and I do again, I wholeheartedly appreciate the art of the matter of fact. Like it was a very well done video. I got enjoyment out of it. I was invested. I laughed. I cried. I fucking but like But like,
He laughed, he cried, he got hard, he was confused.
It was-
It was a thing, you know. It's just-
and I'm gonna watch it again later. So
when he's in the privacy
just
in
to
his own
review
bedroom.
the
and-
situation, nobody knows.
He's
I
a-
just
he
want
is-
to
he
make
is
sure
a-
I didn't miss any
a ra-
Easter eggs or
He's
whatever.
A rather dashing man.
Right. So I would beg to differ, but like the fuck-
Right.
either way. So it's just, again, it's the idea though that like so many people are accustomed to just dealing with the bullshit that nobody ever once thought that like, hey, that whole we the people thing is us, right?
Yep.
Nobody thinks about that because you know what? That breeds inherent responsibility that people are not willing to expect or respect or enact or partake in or take that responsibility of. Like, they don't, it's not, ignorance is bliss, right? So if like, oh, that couldn't happen, it would never happen, it's not us, it's not happening here, it's not happening right now, whatever, and you just go about your daily life and you're worried about the Kardashians or whatever the fuck is going on, right, in the world that you think is important, which really is not, because all by design it's designed to distract you from what is actually going on. But you pay attention to that shit because it's easy, it's normalized. That's what your friends and your family and everyone else is paying attention to. So that's how they get you, because then you feel like you're within company of like-minded individuals, which every human by nature wants to feel. So, but they get you by that. And the same thing with sports and the fucking anything else, dude. Anything fucking they could possibly distract you with from the main goal of what's going on. And they get you, and they get everybody, and everybody's been guilty of it to some extent or another, dude. You know, no matter how old you are or what time and period you existed as, like, there's always been some type of fucking creepy psyop that has distracted you from understanding the complete and total outcome of the entirety of the situation that is bestowed upon you. And a lot of people cannot come to grips with playing the hand that they were dealt, because the hand that they were dealt was behind the curve, and they don't want to do the extra work to make up for that. So the idea that like we are behind the curve regardless because we are set in this reality where the powers that should not be have complete and total power because the generations before us have allowed that, and now we're stuck dealing with it, and we can combat it, but we need the people to actually like do something, and then they refuse to do something. That's the issue. So either way, I don't have the answers. I'm not, and again, like, Scales is getting mad. We've been podcasting for too long. But the idea that the fucking...
He's a ponderous type.
Right, you're right. He's a fucking ponderoso looking ass fucking buffet. Fuck you, got the cheesy grits with the motherfucking little ham hocks.
I mean, you're pondering on life right now.
Dude, I'm just saying, listen, I was reaching for the waist, it's over here. I'll fucking hit you with the pink. Give me the barrette for the chat, dude, and I keep the Glock for the block. But like, the idea that there is an outcome where it's beneficiary in nature to all of us, as all of us, I mean we the people, but that's only if we the people actually contribute to this. And when you find yourself not contributing to it in any way, shape, or form, you don't call, you don't write, you don't fucking civilly disobey, you don't protest it, you don't show up to iGold, you don't fucking, you do nothing, you don't speak, you're the silent majority. There's no strength in being silent, motherfucker. What is the whole purpose of your rights and freedoms in this country if you don't speak up for them? And then, furthermore, when you speak up for them and the powers that should not be disagree with that because it's against their propaganda and their agenda, and then you no longer have a way or a means to defend or fight against that because you gave up your fucking rights to fucking life and liberty via the Second Amendment or whatever that may be. Like, it's all encompassing, people, and people fail to realize that, and people are just disconnected from reality in the sense of, if we just, you cannot comply your way out of tyranny, you fucks. You can't. It's too late already. You are behind the curve, especially if you just started thinking about this, but that is not to discourage you. You just got a lot of fucking extracurriculars and fucking after school work to do to catch up. Because we need to be on the same fucking page, the same chapter, the same fucking book, the same series, like the epilogue, the prologue, like we need to be right there, like parchment paper, my dude. Like we have to be there with it, because every day that goes by, I would argue, and I'm not trying to sound drastic or dramatic, but every fucking day that goes by in the shop, in just normal existence, in this state, let alone this entire fucking country, there is more and more anti-gun bullshit that is propagated against you to stop you from exercising your rights or living freely or be prepared to do so. Because now, if you go to the range with a fucking couple of friends, that's domestic terrorist fucking militia training and you're going to Fed prison or whatever the fuck. So, and that's how it could be misconstrued. And there's a whole multitude and myriad and plethora of other things that go into that. And we've talked about it before and we will be talking about it more in the future. But the idea that, like, just merely our existence is prison time or a death sentence is absolutely, positively fucking insane in a country that prides itself on being the freest one out of them all. So remember that, people, that you are as free as you live, and you can only live as constitutionally as you feel comfortable. And motherfuckers, you better go get your bitch ass a blankie, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. And I'll leave you with that. Either way, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We all do. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here.
Put a stock on it.
Put a stock on it, dude. It's the same charge. 3 holes. Not financial, Minecraft, legal, crypto advice. This is not militia advice.
Advice. It's fucking.
Whatever.
It's just what our hearts.
We're rolling bean footage, even though
We're
like,
rolling bean.
we forgot the free holies. So, either way, and look, again,
Yeah.
those bastards, dude.
They just.
Fucking bastards, dude.